I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, I know some people gon' look at me crazy and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up.
Alrighty, welcome in. Party time. How's everyone doing? Good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. Yeah.
I'm up like a seesaw when I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn. Better keep off from the ground to the treetops. Got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline. Put them back in the seat like a recline. Ay,
all right, how we doing? Welcome in. W's in the chat. Let's go. Happy Wednesday. Good to be back. Let's do it.
Turn it to a tick, 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 boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff. Probably thought it was a bluff till I went and turned it.
All right.
I was down, but now I'm up.
Who we got in the building? Let's go. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in. Game time. Game time. So, how you guys doing? Welcome in. Whoa, welcome in. How's everyone doing? W's in the chat. What up, Yanosh? There he is. Z Gamer in the house. What's poppin'? What up, Energy? Lot of energy. Let's go. There we go. What's poppin'? All right, I think I'm good over here. Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome back to another New York session. Clubhouse. Holy smokes, how we feeling? Motion. We got motion detected. Yeah, there it is. What up, OGH? Casso in the house. The DJs are here. I'm just gonna call them the DJs at this point. We got like 4 DJs in the clubhouse, so we're making music, baby. We're making music. What up, Captain? SK in the house. What is good? Jay Coop in the building. There he is. What up, Serge? What up, Exit Strat? What's up, Mason? Good to see you guys. Holy smokes, I looked in the Profits channel here in the clubhouse, and we are running it up this morning, man. Running it up. I took another payout last night as well, and I'm $5 away from 3 more payouts here. So holy, I didn't even realize it. But man, this all came in from really this morning here. So W, congratulations. Congrats everyone. We're getting paid here, baby. We're getting paid towards the end of the year, and it's nice to see. But welcome in everyone. Louis G in the building. There he is. What's good? All right, Danny Cash is here. All right, what's up, Danny Cash? How we feeling? What's up, Iconic? Bands counted up in the building. Another one taking some nice payouts here. Shakes, I see you, bro. 2250. Trado Vas, okay. First of many. Let's go. He knows the numbers. That's good math right there. That's what we call good math. All right, well, welcome in, man. Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Let's go ahead and begin here. I think we're right on time. Yeah, I think it's like 8. Yeah, NY Open here. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and begin. Let me pray for you guys real quick, and then we will begin our lovely session here. All right, let's do it. All right, Father God, we thank you for this opportunity, Lord. We thank you for just calling us to this place in this divine moment, for doing all that you are, Lord. We thank you for the awareness, Lord, that's taken place, the enlightenment, Lord, and the fact that we don't have to be deceived anymore, Lord. We thank you for giving us eyes to see and ears to hear. We just give you all the glory for the awakening, for the blessing, and for all the momentum that's taken place in this community. We just thank you here. We give you the glory for the one true God and the spirit of it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Ah, you guys are waking up, baby. Waking up. Yeehaw. Let's go. Let's go. W. Okay, let me just get things a little organized here. And then we'll begin. I hope you guys have had a good day so far. And we're going to have some... Looks like we'll have some good opportunity here today. So let me just minimize some things here. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. So anyways, welcome back in. It is another New York session, and we're about to get into it here. So let's just take a look here. We got Forex Factory open. Nothing really in the headlines here for us today. You got some just some meetings taking place. You'll have crude oil inventories at 10:30, but that's pretty much it for us today. Tomorrow will be a bigger day. We're gonna have more red folders coming in. Actually, the first set of red folder news in a while here. So we'll have all that tomorrow, and then Friday we'll have news as well. And then we'll begin a whole nother week with red folders and all that good stuff coming back. So anyways, today's the 19th of November, gang. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and get the job done here. So let's lock in. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. And if you guys can, as always, give the stream a like, man. Give the stream a little likey. All you gotta do is hit that little thumbs up button. Yeah, sub to the channel as well. We're creeping on 50K, I believe. Somebody said that yesterday, so let's get there. Yeah, let's get there. Let's see if we can get there by the end of the year. And I'm just thankful for this stream. Thankful to be a beacon of light, hope for other traders all around the world, and hopefully we can continue to stretch and reach more people out there in the world, right? So we do that by liking the stream, sharing the content and stuff, so that way other people can hear about this and simplify their trading, but also get a whole new perspective on life, So anyways, let's begin here. I appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and start. Today is Wednesday here, so let's talk about this daily candle, or let's talk about yesterday's daily candle first and foremost. What did we do? We created support. Right, go back and watch yesterday's live stream in the beginning on the breakdown. We talked about the daily time frame. We talked about this area right here, right? That this was a range in which we left, and that most likely price would come up, right? Come back down, plant a support somewhere in this area, and then begin to make a move up. Are we good, or are we like good, right? I mean, how did we... I mean, we literally anticipated every single candle here on the daily time frame. So just a perfect read there. You did create support there yesterday with this bullish candle. It was very nice too that we broke the lows. What do you know? Peekaboo. What do you want to do, right? We give that candle a wick down there as well, and then we reject out of there, creating a lovely, lovely support here on gold. So we do have a bullish support from yesterday, and today we're on the move, right? We got a lower wick here. We're starting to move up. We filled the wick now, so I would expect this candle to most likely continue moving bullish into that area right over here if the lower time frames allow it, right? So could we see price re-break the high during the New York session today and continue moving bullish, right, and retest that area? That's about 367 pips. Holy. So we'll see about that. Keep in mind though, that is a general area here, right? So if you look, we have this zone. So this is the zone right here in which price can reject from or tap into and then begin to move away from, right, at any point. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Again, lower time frames will set up the higher time frame. Higher time frames will flow into the lower time frame. So let's drop down to a lower time frame like the 4 hour here, and let's get a peek on what's taking place. So we have the 4 hour. Looks like we did close above the range here, right? So most likely, since we've been moving up for quite a bit, you're probably going to want to do some sort of a pullback, right? Do we come back into this zone? Do we remain above it, right? A little break and retest of it, or are we going to possibly fake out, right, and actually reject on the daily, right? Reject this area. Notice how the 4 hour also came right into that zone in which we're keeping an eye on when it comes to the daily time frame, which is basically between here, right? So if you do get a 4 hour closure at 10 a.m., most likely you will start moving down again, come back into the range, very similar to what we did here. Come crashing back down there. So so we got a high. We did break the highs on the 4 hour. I would expect a pullback. Let's go see what this rejection and basically let's go see what this and this look like on the 1 hour chart here so we can get a better read, right? So 1 hour coming back down. Let's take a look here. You have resistance all the way over here to the left. It looks like we did close above it. Wasn't really able to do much above it though, right? Just kind of wicked around a little bit. You got a lot of clean range up north here, a lot of clean range to the south as well. So let's see what this looks like on the 30. There's our support that we're probably looking for. 30-minute time frame. Here's our resistance that we're looking for on the 30-minute time frame, and that just about sets it up here for me, right? So this is pretty much my range. You got a lot of clean traffic coming down here, right? 228 pips of pure clean price action to the downside. And then if we look left over here, right, I could probably see price most likely coming into the 41.49, 41.50 area here when it comes to buys, right? So a lot of clean range here today. Maybe we'll get a ton of volume, we'll see, but as of right now, we've been moving up very nicely, right? Big push up here a little bit after London Open. Been consolidating a bit here in pre-New York, and then now we got support, we got resistance, and this is the range that we're currently sitting in. So let's see if we can get a closure outside of this range. And if we can, then yeah, there might be some opportunities. We may re-break the 4-hour low there and see if we can get down. If we don't like the closure that we get, what we can do is wait for some sort of like celery play or a break and retest of that area, and then we start moving down, right? Especially with that 4-hour still being somewhat bullish, right? It makes sense on why we can move down, but we really got to get a good closure here if we're gonna go against it. Otherwise, we can get faked out, right? As that 4-hour candle is just possibly coming down to make a lower wick to continue moving bullish. Cool. That's that. So those are my thoughts. I think we stay put here on the 30-minute time frame. Probably not going to budge on this 15, right? If I am going to take a sell below 07 and go against that 4-hour, it's got to be on a at least a 30-minute closure, and hopefully that will also give us time for a kind of like a 15 celery, right? If you can get the 30 to close like that, then what we could do is we could look to enter at 8:30 on the break of the lows here, right? As price maybe wants to move down on this celery play. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Clean range. So we got a lot of clean range here today. I don't mind waiting for the break and the retest if I have to go against that while going against that 4-hour candle. There's plenty of room here, plenty of room today. So let's play it smart, play it safe like always, and we'll wait for our opportunities. And when they get here, you already know we're gonna strike. So yeah, so we did get a 15 closure outside the range. We could melt here, we definitely could, but I think it's going to be best to wait on that 30 just in case, like I said before, you have this 4-hour candle getting ready to do a little fake out here and then head back up. So I'll be waiting on the 30, and if you're in the 15, best of luck. Best of luck. All right, so that's that. Do we have news today? We don't. Yeah, we have crude oil inventories. So that's all the news that we really have today. Tomorrow will be the bigger day of news. You're going to have some red folders coming in here, and then Friday as well. Friday we have a PMI here. So next week we'll get a bunch of news. Next week we'll get an NFP. I think next week we'll also get, let me just check here. Yeah, unemployment claims will come in. Yeah, we got everything coming in next week. You got ADP as well. NFP. We should get a CPI here. So CPI comes in December 10th. So yeah, we're starting to pick back up now. Okay, my friends, let's see what we do. I would love to see that 15-minute do something like this, so we can pull back a little bit, right? Maybe even close above the range here. No wick or something like that. And then we get a 8:30 or something like this to close below, and then we could take sells right below that support. That'll be perfect if we're going to go against that 4-hour time frame. If not, you got to be careful here with the sells, because remember this right here, I want to, I've said this 4 times now, but I want to make a point, right? Like this could just be that 4-hour candle's low. So you got to be careful here with those sells, right? Because if we get a fake out here, then most likely that 4-hour candle is going to be ready to head north again, and then we can take that fake out right there. Cool. You guys, any questions on that? Very important. Very important. All right. Very simple. Yeah, that's right. FOMC today. Yeah, but not the FOMC, right? It's just like, I think it's a minutes one or whatever. Yeah, 2 p.m. Nothing crazy. We'll be out of here by then. We'll be long gone. Sellers are probably in already? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. What's up, Juan? Mister, I made $13,000 this month, Nick. Just, you know. Yeah, something light. Something light. Dude, what'd you make last month? Sheesh. My guy's on a mission. Hey, we all on a mission. That's why I love showing up here and rolling with you guys every day, because we're all on a mission. We're all heading somewhere. We all got backbones, and we can stand up for things that we believe in, right? And we're all moving forward. So that's why I come here and hang out with you guys. If you guys are a bunch of complainers, a bunch of whiners, a bunch of Quakers, I would have been out of here a long time ago. Hey, but you know what? You guys kind of were, but we had to set the standard, right? We had to show you what champions look like, right? And champions don't whine, they don't complain, they just get it done. They just find a way to win, right? So I love the fact that a lot of people were like complainers and criticizers and condemners and all that, and you've turned a new leaf over the past couple of years. So it's amazing. I remember some of y'all quaking. Yo, what up? What up, JP? How we feeling, brother? How we feeling? Did I make my loss back from Asian yet? No, I didn't. Unfortunately, I haven't traded at all. I just hung out for a little bit, went to bed, and that was it. Yeah, I'm actually I need $5 though. I didn't even know this. I need $5 on 3 Ignite accounts, and I can take payouts on all 3 of them now. So I'm gonna try and get that little $5 here today and see if we can make it happen. Yeah, I took another payout too last night. Bro, I'm trading so many accounts right now, I don't even know what's going on. I'm just trading the best I can and randomly going on the website and seeing where I'm at when it comes to a payout. Like, I even go over the consistency, all that, and they're just like, yeah, this is where you're at and this is where you need to be. And I'm like, oh, snap. And I realized that I was like, I had a payout. So I had a payout that I didn't know about. So I took that last night. It was just for $1,000 on a Ignite account. You can't make too much money on the Ignite. So that's why I probably get off of those after I take these payouts and then get back to the instant funded accounts. But yeah, I didn't even realize I had that payout, so I took that, and then I'm literally $5. It's less. It's like $4 and some change away from 3 more payouts. So yeah. Hey, Rafi, how are you?
Good morning, my brother.
There he is.
How you feeling?
Incredible. I'm feeling like I might be missing another couple payouts. I gotta search my accounts and stuff. I don't know, man. I'm feeling grateful.
Yeah.
I'm feeling super thankful, because at one point in my trading career, I would do anything for a payout. And now here I am today talking about, I didn't even know I had a payout, right? So it's just like, it's so crazy to see these things come full circle when you're willing to put in the work and never take no for an answer, commit, right? And stop making excuses, right? And just find a freaking way to win. So I'm so grateful that I've done that over the past couple years. And now to be sitting here thinking about, I just took 3 payouts earlier in the week on Monday. And I took 5 payouts last week. And then here I am last night like, oh, my wife's like, what's going on in there? I'm like, honey, I didn't even know I had another payout pending. And I'm $5 away from 3 more, and we're just looking at each other like, wow. You remember when we were like down to the last couple dollars, buying those stupid FTMO accounts and my Forex Funds accounts, and man, it's just, it's super grateful, brother. Super grateful.
What a blessing. Yeah, no, of course, bro. What a blessing, man. And you know what? You're the next person. If you're listening to this, you are the next person.
Facts.
So don't give up. Don't give up staying there. It's a painful journey, but it's worth it. Trust in that.
Trust in it.
How we doing, Clubhouse?
Trust in it.
Yep.
I gotta show you. I gotta find this picture real quick. It just popped up. Come on, let me find it quick. Damn, Kingman's at my door already? Man woke up early.
He's getting there earlier and earlier.
Earlier and earlier. He's hearing about these 8:30 trades and he's like, hold on. Hold on, Pops. What's going on?
To make sure my
here?
guy is ready.
You guys trading without me? Damn. I can't find it, but it was a picture of me and Joe watching a stream, right? Learning from the guy running the stream, like way back. This is like 2018. Like 2018-ish. And I was like, man, look at that. I used to watch the stream and now I run the stream, right? It's like just to see some of these things come full circle is just mind-blowing at times. It's alright. Don't cry. Don't cry. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Alright. Say hi. Look at them all. They're all saying hi to you. Where's everyone at? Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, brother. How we doing, Clubhouse? How we feeling today? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Let me get here on YouTube, man. I forget to get on YouTube too. How are my YouTubers doing? Good morning, everybody. What's popping? How is this Saturday looking? This Saturday is looking great. I think we're probably gonna do some technical stuff this weekend. I still have to record that meditation that I told you guys. I'm gonna probably do that today. It's been busy the last few days here. Just relax and drink some cafecito. Yep. Drinking my water right now.
Drink more water.
Yep. Get your collagen in it. Get your salt. And you'll be good to go.
Yeah, sir. Asian trade. Let's find it.
That was a good trade, bro.
Yo, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Asian trade. Okay, here it is. All right, so yeah, Asian trade was right here. So we took where'd it go? Okay, right here. So you guys see the inverted seller here. So okay, 1 hour had, so the 4 hour was still bearish. The 1 hour candle had no top wick on it. We had this little 15-minute zone here. Let me just find it again. Where'd that go? Right here. Okay, so we had a zone, right? So what we were doing was paying attention to this area right here, right? So boom and boom. All right, kind of like a little observation zone in between here. So keep in mind, this is the Asian price action right here, right? Let me draw your attention over there. So that's the price action we're looking at. So we use that as an observation zone. We say, hey, you know what? We'll watch how price reacts in here. And if we can get like a closure below here, like that's bullish, right? Maybe we can get a support and then we get a closure below and then we got all that clean range to come down, or we close back above here and then we got all that range with the 1 hour having no top wick and the daily being bullish, right? You know, the 4 hour was a little, it was okay. You know, it was bearish, but there was also signs that we could reject there as well. And again, the daily being bullish, the 1 hour looking very similar to this right here, this type of candle, to where you had this like very small top wick, right? As you were kind of coming down, rejecting out of this range here. So by the time we got activated, the way that looked was something like this, right? So the 1 hour was coming back up, and the 30-minute had a closure on it that I just showed you, right? This 30-minute closure right here. Where'd it go? Hold on. Right here. This guy. So 30-minute closure like that. So as we're looking at this, we're going, okay, perfect. You know, daily being bullish, right? We got this rejection twice out of the 15-minute observation zone here, right? 1, and then boom, 2. We closed back above the range with this bullish candle here, right? We end up closing back above this zone, kind of giving a fake out, right? Fake out here. Again, 30-minute inverted celery right there is where it's at, right? And then on the break of the high is where we entered. So we entered right here on the break of this high, and then look at that, just boom, nothing. Just a little consolidation for a little bit, and then we kept a pretty tight stop. You know, we didn't have big stops at all. Looking back at it, we probably could have used even bigger stops, but that's fine. You know, either way, we kept it tight. We lost that trade, and then, you know, price did end up moving back up here, right, eventually. So, you know, just a little early on that. 4-hour wanted to continue driving down, but all in all, I think it was a great trade. Again, you had a 15-minute fake out here. So 15-minute candles right here. We're looking at this 15-minute right here. Candle closing back above. You got clean range moving up to the left. You got a daily bullish candle. You got rejections on every time frame, right? 1 hour and below, sitting right there. So we waited for a lower wick. Entry was on the break of the high, and break of that 30-minute high as well. And yeah, that was the plan. So can't win them all. Can't win them all. You know, I think it was a good trade though. 30-minute fake out. I'm sorry, 15-minute fake out. 30-minute inverted celery. 1 hour was kind of like an impulse, you know, like an impulse trade. And yeah, thought it was pretty good. Yeah, anyone have questions on that? The only thing, the 4 hour was going against us, but, you know, at the same time, you have to put probabilities in your favor, because when we moved up, the 4 hour was going against, you know, that move right there was going against the 4 hour as well. So we had high volume too coming in, and, you know, we had to pull the trigger there. We had to pull the trigger. Yeah. You took that, Rafi?
Yeah.
Dope.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that was a good trade.
Then I took another one this morning.
Oh, nice.
Expecting the lower wick on the 4 hour, but didn't play out either. So we Gucci.
This might be the lower wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that 4 hour coming back up now. So you're getting a 30 closure back above the range. 4 hour coming back up. 1 hour, you know, very, very difficult. A lot of rejections here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We gotta wait. Oh, let me bring Rafi up here. You guys can't even see this guy. Holy, they're like, where's that voice coming from?
What is that?
It's a man in the sky. Oh my god.
Over here or something.
Let's see here. Spotlight. Boom. How was London? Oh, you weren't in London, right?
Nah.
Yeah, I seen London. You guys took a great trade
Friday.
there.
I'll show up on Friday.
On Friday. Hold on. Let me get there we go. There he is. I like his studio too. He's got going on.
Yeah, we made some changes here. We're gonna make another change here maybe this weekend.
Nice.
Making it feel like, you know, like we're staying here. So just
yeah.
I was kind of going for a flight. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got in, I was like, am I gonna go somewhere else? And it was not settled. But now we're good. We feel good.
W. Let's go. 15 coming up, 30-minute coming back up. The better buys are going to be in this range, though, right here. So that all happens in 1 minute. I don't, you know, it's good, but it's good to get all that done in 1 minute. But yeah, I like it, the good 30 closure. Yeah, 30 closure above is fine too. I don't mind missing out in that choppy range there. Nice closure above, and we got a lot of range. All clean range too. Why not take the buys? It all happened in 1 minute, less than 1 minute. Yeah. less than a minute, we get a nice little move.
Yeah, I would
there.
have liked to see probably a steeper bottom wick on that too.
Got a little top wick, little bottom wick, which is fine, but you know, at least take a little bit more than a minute. Yeah, 30 closure. Basically, buys above 18 are going to be the best. So if we can get buys above 18, those are going to look money. If we can get sells below 07, that's going to be great too. Yeah, I don't mind also seeing a closure back below this range. We got a lot of clean traffic, you know, below us. 196. Yeah, this one also had like no top wick too. Look at that. Look at that. All in 3 minutes. Up, down, up, down. Hey, Green. How are you? There he is.
Dude,
There he
Green.
is.
What's popping?
Money loves to obey my every command. That's right, brother. Didn't like the wick? Yeah, that's fine. If you guys didn't get in that, I mean, I seen it. I just didn't really care much for it. It wasn't my cup of tea, so to speak. It's been a consistent 8K a month. Let's go, Juan. Great job, bro. For real. 8K a month. 8K a month. I mean, that's some good money. That's some good money. I still remember sitting on our elite calls, and you were just hoping and praying that maybe one day you can make $5,000. And to see you making 8K plus month after month after month, I know what type of family victory that is. And I'm just proud of you, bro. I'm just proud of you. I'm sure your wife is extremely proud of you. I'm proud of you. I think the whole squad's proud of you, man. So keep up the great work. Keep up the great work.
Good job, brother. Good job.
Yes, you are right. Not really worth the 20 pips or the 40 long term. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. I do agree with that. It's like I know, like I'm sitting in the New York session right now. You know, I know that there could be something much better than that, right? So I have no problems waiting on stuff, as you guys can tell over the years. Took the same L in Asian. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was a good L. I mean, how do you not take that? You know, 15-minute fake out, 30-minute inverted celery, 1 hour never closed below the range, right? And melted down with no top wick. I want to point that out too, because you had a 1 hour, where is it? Right here. Yeah, right here. So you had this range here on the 1 hour as well. I forgot about that. That also added a lot of credibility to that trade, because you never had this 1 hour candle right there close below that range. Right? So that's another reason why we were expecting price to wick out of here, come back up and close back in the range, which we eventually did, right? On the very next hourly candle. So we were just a little too early. Like the move kind of happened in the next hour. But yeah, I thought that was a great trade. So if you were a part of that one was pretty good. Pretty good. When do you trade? I trade Asian session, New York session, and pretty much anytime I'm at the desk and look at something like this, I'll sit around and wait for closures and stuff. So I trade when the playbook setup show up. That's pretty much when I trade. Yeah, but I trade a lot of New York session, a lot of Asian. Every single day and night I trade New York and Asian. Yee, I like it.
Yo, you remember, I was saying that story about when I got to Bali, like I found trading through meditation, right? So I moved to Bali, and you remember that I found this guy that was trading, and I asked him like, hey, are you trading? Are you a trader? And he said, yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say, that guy is here today.
Hey.
He just joined the clubhouse.
Hey.
My guy is Niles. Just want to welcome Niles, bro. It's
Niles,
been a huge
W.
journey, bro.
Let's go.
And
welcome.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So, bro, it's been 4 years in this journey, and Yeah. I just want to welcome him, and he's part of the family now. And
That's
yeah, bro, it just
amazing,
makes me really
Niles.
happy to have him here.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. So is Niles still in Bali?
No, he's not. He's in Greece at the
Oh,
moment.
oh, nice.
Yeah, but
Oh,
we met in Bali, and bro, he was my neighbor. Nah, man, we kicked it. It was good. It was good. But like I was saying, like out of all the people that I met in this journey, there are only a few that are still alive,
oh
and now
shit.
it's one of them. So,
Yeah. Wow.
and now he's here. So happy
Welcome,
for you,
brother.
brother.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
machine. Welcome to the family. Yes. It's gonna be a good time. Any questions you have, man, don't even hesitate to ask them. I'm sure Rafi already told you about the whole like back end courses, webinars. I mean, there's so much knowledge to take away from here. It's hard not to win, right? When there's just so much to take advantage of. So the question now really comes up is like, will you take advantage of it, right? Like, it's no doubt that the information and the knowledge is here. The examples are here for anyone to go out and like duplicate and be successful. And then the question always comes down to, will you take advantage of it? So if you take advantage of it, man, you can have the same exact success everyone else is having here. They're no different. We're no better than you. We might just be a little bit more educated, but that's about it. The cool part about that is you can get educated, and we'll give you all that education here. And all you got to do is bring your work ethic and your vision, and we'll make it happen.
We get you right, that's for sure.
We get you right, brother. If you got vision and you got work ethic, there's no doubt you can accomplish anything you want to, not only here, right, in the clubhouse, but in this lifetime. What belief about trading did you need to unlearn that contributed to your consistency? That less was more. So we all come from, if you guys are hustlers or ambitious people, right, like, and you come from like either you're owning your own business or sales or anything like that, you're going to come in the game swinging, right? You're going to think you're the man, you're the woman, and you know that you can make sales, or even like regular job employees, right? They tend to trade hours for dollars. So that means the more hours they work, the more dollars they make. Other people trade commission, right, for dollars. That means the more that they sell, the more that they make. So trading, you come in here and you think, well, this is going to be easy. I have a mouse, I have a keyboard. The more I click, the more I make. And the more you click, the more you will realize that it is just a complete mind boggle, right? Now, where you have to learn how to tame that ambition back a little bit. You can't be like if you're low on your sales for the day, you already know, you're like, I bet I'm staying until 6:30, 7 p.m. I'm hammering the phones all day until I'm out of here today, right? And you can make up for that. You can cover ground, right? You can work more hours. You can make more phone calls. You can knock more doors or set up more meetings, all in a day's work, right? But trading's a little different. Trading is one where you have to sit and wait for opportunity, right? So it's not necessarily the more trades you take that makes you the money. It's really the more selective you can be with the trades that you take, that's what's going to make you more money. So imagine being up in a tree trying to hunt, right? And just making so much noise, just shooting your gun all the time, just at every little thing. And you don't even have a sniper rifle. You have an Uzi, right? It just wakes up the whole forest. And you're out here trying to catch something, right? And that's how it is. Traders think that they're big shots because they make a bunch of money in their sales gig or in their whatever, and they come in here and they try and put in that type of work ethic, and it just crumbles them, right? And they're like, you know what? I'll just stick to sales. I'm making $200,000 a year anyway, blah blah, right? So I would be wise, and I would consider yourself like a hunter or a surfer. Someone that needs to wait on the right opportunities to execute, not just feel like you can do anything you want because that's what you do at your job or your career or your sales gig, right? So less is more, gang. We're profitable off the trades that we don't take more than we're profitable on the trades that we do take, believe it or not. There you go. Less is more. Yep. So, especially for all my ambitious guys and girls out there who have great work ethic, by the way, I admire your work ethic. I admire your hustle, you know what I mean? But this is a different hunt. This is a different type of catch here. You know, we're not just making a mess and seeing what sticks. We're being very, very, very patient, very precise, and sniper-like, if you would call it. Please, I have a request. Please allow top 1 futures in Pakistan. I don't own top 1 futures, and I don't even think top 1 futures owners have the ability to like make that happen. I think there's laws and regulations and things that they have to follow. Patience pays, baby. That's right. You believe in indicators? That's good. Yeah, I believe in them too. As long as they help you, I believe that they work. I'm not the guy that's gonna come on here and like just bash every other system. You know what I mean? If indicators work for you, hey, then go for it, right? Keep working them, keep doing your thing, right? Don't change anything, right? That's working.
It's not broken, don't fix it.
That's right.
I'm ready for some gems, bro.
Gems? Johnny Gems,
Yep.
you mean? Is he here?
Yep, you know it.
Fresh off the Lightning game, picked a good night to go to the Lightning game, eh?
I know.
Johnny Gems, how are you?
What's good, boys? How we feeling?
Great, brother. How about you?
Let's get it. Feeling amazing, bro. Blessed and highly favored, ready to go.
Love
Yo,
to hear, bro.
facts. How was the game last night?
The game was awesome, bro. It's always a great experience going to, a professional sports game. So, yeah, it was a good day night, good game, and yeah, great experience.
Lovely, lovely.
One night.
Nobody knows nothing.
Nobody knows nothing. It was a great night.
It was a great night. Did they? Who won? And who they play?
The Lightning won.
Is that NHL?
Yeah, NHL.
Any fight?
Nah, no fights yesterday. I was like, I wanted to see one, bro. I know.
Nowadays, there'd be more
Real.
fights in the crowd than there are on the ice. I
Yo,
don't like the
seriously.
team that you like, bro. I don't like the team that you like, bro. And they start fighting each other. Can you believe this? Absolute zombie gremlins out there, bro. You gotta be careful
bro.
for them.
I stay away, bro. I keep to myself.
Yeah, I went to a Chiefs Raiders game back when I lived in Kansas City, bro.
Oh.
And I saw a massive fight. Like it was like one dude
for real, they
hit
go
this
crazy.
other one.
Crazy.
Bro, and it was like I don't know, like 10 people fighting each other.
For
What?
no one knows why they're fighting either. They're just
Yeah.
zombified. Just fighting for no reason.
It's like,
crazy.
damn, like over a game. Like, come
It was
on,
very entertaining.
overgrown men in tight pants, bro. Like,
No, the funny part about it is they're like,
What
screw
in the
your
world?
kid too. Little loser. Like, what? Don't talk about my kid. You know, they go after the kid and everything now.
bro.
No, now the popular that you'll see a lot is coaches fighting the umpires, bro, in like youth baseball. It's just like,
Gotta make it interesting, you know?
Yeah,
They're watching the UFC too much, I think.
I know.
crazy, man.
Hey, that's what the Matrix
Yeah,
wants us
stay
doing.
away.
Arguing about teams. Can you believe that? About teams, about players, about stats. Oh my god, dude. It's crazy.
Hey, bro. I didn't go to root a team on either. Like last night.
Yeah, you just
I
went to have some
'cause
fun.
Why not, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Exactly.
You just go there and you just observe. You know, once you're
Really?
like once you kind of like are out of the illusion a little, you can start to watch the illusion, right? So it's pretty fun.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
My goodness. Could you imagine arguing? Could you imagine spending any more than 4.5 seconds arguing with another man about another man's stats in his athletic performance? Wow.
No.
That's that's one of the lowest vibrational levels you can absolutely operate on.
That's facts, yo.
No, man, I like Kanye West better than 50 Cent. And I've actually seen 2 kids get into a fight over that. Can you believe that?
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Makes sense, bro. People fight over like religion and politics too. They got it all messed up, bro.
Screw your God. No, screw your God. Screw your
Like,
God.
yo,
Oh, man.
yeah, right?
No, you're not going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. Oh, man.
Screw you, bro.
So funny. Distractions everywhere, baby. Distractions everywhere. The question is, will you be distracted? And you will be, but what will you be distracted with, right? Because we probably all shouldn't even be here right now. We should probably just be sitting in the grass, laying on our back, looking at the sun or something. I don't know.
Getting some, for real. I agree, bro.
What's the purpose of life? Just sit naked on the grass and look at the sun.
All right.
I don't know. LeBron or Jordan? Who cares?
Yeah, nah, people. Right. Yeah, nah, man. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
People love to do that, and so be it. You know, I had some people sitting next to me just screaming like, "Let's go, Lightning!"
They get the face
it's
paint
like, yo,
going.
dude,
Let's go.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Hey,
But,
you gotta have those characters in the game, though. You know what I'm saying? So like they're there for a reason. So you just enjoy everything in life, you know.
I would say probably like more than half of the people there are probably drinking as well.
Oh, of course. No doubt about it.
Stack bad habits.
Yeah, my mentor would always say, you know, you can really tell the size of a man by what he talks about. So I always have a keen ear, you know, and I'm always listening. And he go, you know, if he talks about the weather and the events going on and, you know, he's probably a very low level person, right? But if he talks about others in a bright way, and if he talks about his future, and if he talks about where he wants to go and how he's going to get there, that's probably a man on a very, very higher vibrational level. So you got to be careful what you pay attention to, what you focus on. You know, where your focus is, you know, that's where your energy's at. So,
Yes, sir.
Messi or Ronaldo? Hey, by the way, like,
That's
again, you know, I'm really talking to the people who are like, I need to get out of the matrix. I don't like the life I'm living. Like, if you're living the life of your dreams, you do whatever the heck you want. You literally void everything I'm saying right now, right? I'm talking to those who are like, yo, I got to get out of my situation. Yet they're hanging out watching, you know, whatever. So those are the people I'm talking to. If you're balling, you're living exactly how you want to live, hey, do your thing, right? Watch every game you need to, go to the games, do whatever you want. You know, no one can tell you anything. You're living your dream, your best life. So but I'm talking to the guys that are always complaining to me. I really got to get out of my job. I hate my boss. It sucks seeing my wife have to leave the house at 6 o'clock in the morning with the kids. I'm talking to y'all. You know what I mean? Not the big ballers doing, you know, living free and all that.
right.
Messi or CR7? The crazy part is I don't even know who that CR7 is.
Yeah.
Who's that?
You're tapped out, bro.
I've never heard of that name in my life.
Christian Ronaldo, right?
Oh, okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, it's like a...
See, I even don't know, bro. I said the name wrong.
man's not even he's not even a name anymore. He's like a number.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons also, bro, for me to make the decision that I just told you the other day, you know, like kind of like walk away from that.
Yeah.
It's just, nah, bro. It's not an alignment anymore, you know, like especially working with the athletes, and you have to be dealing with their parents and stuff like that, bro. It's just like,
yeah, and then
sometimes even their agents and
I could even really argue to say that all those athletes, entertainers, celebrities, they're all peasants. They're all peasants.
Bro.
They're all puppets on a string, and they just throw money at them. These guys don't care. They got trillions of dollars, right? They don't care about money. They care about control. It's like, yeah, we'll throw them a couple $1 million a year or $1 million a month, and we just control them. So believe it or not, they're all peasants. I mean, if we go back to the Roman Empire, you'll see that they were all used for entertainment and whatnot. So imagine looking up to a peasant.
Literally,
yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
these
those dudes
stupid
literally-
celebrities, actors and actresses. My goodness.
Right, dude. Yeah, I know those dudes literally play games and practice every single day. If you think about it, like those.
Bro, these guys are
players,
putting
those
14,
baseball
15-hour
players.
days.
Literally,
Like,
bro.
They got to do
Bro, Rafa,
interviews
the
and
MLB schedule
it's crazy.
is insane, dude. Right, you got
Bro.
spring training, then you got the whole regular season, and then
well,
the
spring
offseason.
training is a little lighter if you think about it. It's not as because some of those guys don't play full games. Yeah, they gotta be there. Well, depending on who you're dealing with, as an athlete. But some of those guys are gonna be there. 5:30, get the work in. They'll be done by, after they're everything done, 4 p.m. Think about it. If they got there at 4 p.m., that's almost 12 hours shift.
Right, dude?
Like, that's light work.
That's more than the freaking average 9 to 5 worker. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, then
you're
during the
getting
season,
paid
bro.
millions. But like,
Yeah.
not much freedom there too, if you think about it. But
Yeah, I mean, the baseball season is like 8 months long, and that's 8 months that you're not truly spending quality time with your family,
facts, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Some of
that's
those
tough.
guys have, like, some of those guys, family, they travel their families and their kids and stuff, and some of them don't, and it's not freedom, I'll tell you that.
Exactly. And it's all about your goal too, right? Really,
Yeah.
in your life. But like me, like that's why I put baseball to the side. Like I kind of let baseball go, got into trading because of that reason as well. Like my goal was freedom, right? So I knew trading was gonna get me freedom versus playing baseball, So again, it's all about your goal too.
Yeah.
In life.
The peasants are billionaires and millionaires? Yeah, but they're peasants. Remember, the people who are paying them are trillionaires. So you go, oh, they want millions and billions? Toss it to them. Toss it to these peasants. Make them entertain. Make them spin a narrative. Make them do whatever we want them to do. Yeah? Throw it at them. Fill up their schedule. Those guys can't even move. They can't. Imagine being Justin Bieber. You guy can't even go in. You can't even go to the movie theater. Can't even go to the store. Can't even do anything. So, like, you see a lot of these people, although they're millionaires and billionaires, that money's not as important as you think. Trust me, because these guys can't even live a life, right? So imagine how many of them are depressed, suicidal, anxious all the time, fearful. At any point, someone can come up to them and beat them up or rob them, or it doesn't seem like a fun life to me. I don't care. Millions, we could make millions right here. We don't need to be a peasant, celebrity peasant to make millions.
You can make
And
millions.
You know what's fun, bro? You know what's fun? Like, we get together and we go to the golf course, or we just go to a restaurant and we can stay there 2, 3, 4 hours, and no one person comes and bothers you.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, that's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
facts, dude. Also, too, like, instead of playing the game, like, sitting courtside with the family, much better.
Yeah.
Front row seats with the family, like,
Yeah.
Or
So
you
that's
and
my
little
goal.
Jimmy can settle for the nosebleeds every 4.5 years.
Yeah,
And you have to eat home because you're not going to buy anything at the stadium.
Yeah.
Sheesh, bro.
Do I think
Bro, it's
celebrity
crazy. I got,
pastors are a part of it? Oh yeah, all of them. They're all into kids and everything. It's disturbing, very disturbing. All those guys. Look at the guy who was advising Trump. He just got pulled in for child molestation and all of them. They're all sickos, all of them. All the religious leaders, the popes, the pastors. Not all pastors, all those type of people. They're all connected. They're all on one team, gang. One team. Right? They need people to think something's good and something's bad, and they need the people that think the good, that the bad isn't good and then the good isn't bad, so that we could battle back and forth and they could fit the narrative. And it's, my goodness, man, my goodness, we've been so lied to, so deceived.
Right.
Yeah, they're all in it. They're all involved.
And it's
Every one of
easier
them.
for you to believe like what the Matrix is saying versus like what like what like we're saying, because the ego, literally, it's easier to
And the programming.
be lied to. It's easier to be lied to than to be told you're getting lied to. You know what I'm saying? Because of your ego. Your ego doesn't want to make you think that what you know is actually a lie, right? But it's crazy that it would only make sense that the way the world works, right? That they would lie to you.
They want to hold power.
So-
They want to control power. They don't need money.
Exactly.
They could print money. When you have everything in the world that you ever imagined, now you just want control. So you do stupid stuff.
Exactly.
You ever play with little ants on the driveway? You make one go one way. Some of you guys burned them with lighters. That's what they do. They don't care, gang. They don't care. They just let it run for generations upon generations. As long as they hold control, that's all they really care about. And they know that there'll be 3% that, glitch the system and all that. And they're like, hey, if you can make it to that 3%, go right ahead. But it's very difficult. They make it extremely hard.
Facts.
But a lot of them, they're all in it. You know, they're all involved.
Yeah.
We got the Packy. We got a 15 closure coming. We got a 1 hour closure coming. Everything looking okay here. Really want to see if we can get through 09 though. 09 seems to be a problem here for Goldie. So if we can get below there, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
If not, we could take ourselves below 02. You know, and then we got all that range right here.
Looking clean though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like 02 as well.
Rocky? Damn, I haven't seen that in a while. People interested in celebrities? Yeah, could you imagine that? Crazy.
That's like what they idolize. Some deep talk here.
Let's go, Niles. There he is. I see him commenting now. W.
Niles, what's up, man? What's up, Green?
That printer. We about to turn it on, Green. We about to turn it on here.
Green, turn it on, bro.
Congratulations, by the way, to all of you guys who've been showing up day in, day out, learning the system, learning the trades. I think a lot of people are really starting to see some results at this point, getting very consistent with, showing up and understanding the setups and understanding the correlation of the time frames. Like, these are major victories. With everything all set aside, like when we come right back to trading, you guys are really going to notice what you're learning now in about 3 months, right? Usually you have to play catch up, right? So what I mean by that is the work you do over here, you don't experience the result till you get over here. It's kind of like you plant the seed and then you reap then the harvest comes, right? So same thing with your time effort, your commitment, your like discipline to show up every day. Like what you're doing now, you may not really be seeing any results, and that could be discouraging. So I want to give you a nice message here, like some inspiration, and let you know that it's a catch-up game, right? It's a catch-up game. The work you do here will start to come through over here. So don't worry if you're not seeing the greatest results yet. If you're starting to understand things more, if you're starting to become aware of more of your bad habits when it comes to losing money in the markets and giving money back and all that stuff, that's the beginning stages, right? That is the part that actually makes you profitable, right? Over time now, through these lessons and understanding and repetition, you are going to start to reap the results fairly easy too. So just keep that in mind. If I were you, I'd have my head looking straight at 2026, right? I wouldn't get too discouraged on anything that's happening. I would just let this next 6-7 weeks roll through and just do the best you can to continue understanding, continue to prepare yourself for the new year, so that way you can walk into 2026 with a new motto, right? And really say, you know what, this is my year, right? This is the year right here that I get it done. So a lot of you guys experienced that this year in 2025. I think we'll be able to look back with a lot of especially people who have been here for quite some time. You look back at 2025 and be like, yo, that was the turning point. That was really where things started to click. And you watch now as you move into 2026. It'll be like, it's kind of like, it reminds me of me when I went into like 2023, where I just had it, gang. I just had the juice. Right? It was on my side at that point, and then the profits just continued flowing. Had a couple red months, but not that many. I would say about maybe 5 or 6 red months since like 2023. So keep that in mind. If you're struggling now, it won't be for long, but you got to keep your foot on the gas. You got to keep showing up every day, and don't take any no, right? Don't take no for an answer. The holidays are coming up. Stay locked in. Stay locked in.
Facts, bro. Yeah,
Sells below 07? Yeah. 07, maybe even 03 if we have to. But yeah, stay locked in, gang.
Sir.
Very, very difficult price action in Asian session last night. Not the greatest here right now either, but as we range here, right, we should get a nice big breakout at some point. We got all that clean range, coming down, all this clean range coming up. So we're just waiting. We're just waiting. A lot of other traders getting chewed up here in this range right here, and that's fine. We need that liquidity. So again, probably best to stay out of here. And then just keep your trades in this range, right, with all that clean traffic, or somewhere back down below here. These are the best ranges of the day.
I agree.
We're at a gas station right now. Remember
We're at
that?
the gas station. We're fueling up.
You gotta fill up
was
the
the same-
tank.
Yep. That's literally the same range as pre-New York.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen the trade you guys took in Asian. I thought that was pretty clean.
Yeah, it was good. Wasn't bad. Same type of trade that we would win. We say, hey, look,
Exactly.
this candle cap tapped target, and the daily was bullish, and the 1 hour didn't have a top wick, and if we won that trade, it would be, what a read! Oh my God, it was so amazing, right? Like, so you got to understand that. When you're losing trades, look exactly like you're winning trades. You're on to it.
Yep.
You're on to it.
Yeah, let's go Tavia W. Yeah, successful trading is not a one-time thing, right? It's a habit, right? Consistent profits, consistently profitable trading is a habit, not a one-time thing, right? So, yeah, I think the progress starts first in the habits, especially like what Nick was talking about, and then it plays catch up into your P&L, right? So, you may not be making the progress yet in the P&L, but you are in your habits, right? And as long as you are in your habits, right, that's going to produce the success, and then it will catch up into your P&L, right? So, yeah, I would definitely, be happy if my habits are getting better versus, more so my P&L, right? I think it all starts with the habits first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's so true. So then
And then it catches up in the P&L.
Yeah. You got to do and then you'll have, right? You can't have and then do. So it's just a law. It's a very simple sowing and reaping law. It's all throughout, yeah. Ancient history.
Yeah.
Good old catch-up game. I never forget when Mr. V. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say everything has its own timing too, right? Just like the amount of time for a woman to have a baby.
There you go. Yeah.
A chick to lay its eggs, right? Different timing, but similar processes. In terms of what you sow, you reap.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Do the thing, and you shall have the power. 30-minute support looking good. 30 support. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Nice little range game for us here in New York session today.
Yeah.
What day? My bad. I lost.
My gem of the month so far has been that the outcome is certain if the system is consistent, right? So literally this works perfect for trading because what we're doing is relying on statistical data, right? That's what gives us our edge, is a statistical reliability, right? Based on data, that gives us our edge, that gives us confidence, right? So yeah, right, that's where it's gonna come into play there.
Yeah, you got to be consistent in what works. You know, it's not like your job. You don't just show up once and get paid. You got to do the same thing. You got to do it over and over and over. And you can't take a day off and slack off because it's not your job that has to suffer. It's you.
Right. I kind of lost my thought there, but like what I was saying with the outcome being certain, with us going off statistical data, right? It's certain because of that data, right? It's all probabilities, right? We know over 100 trades, we're winning 80 and losing 20, right? So traders know that that outcome is certain. It's guaranteed as long as we follow the system, right? So you follow the system here, chat, and it's literally the result is guaranteed to be yours.
Yep.
And that's thanks to data as well.
Say thanks, Dada. Thanks, Dada. Thanks, Dada. What's the month of December for you trading wise? Oh, incredible. phenomenal, fantastic, super profitable, super duper profitable every December. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. The last 2 Decembers were unbelievable. Yeah, they were really good. And then I remember the December like 3 years ago, that one was like very slow. There was like almost no action, but other than that, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. Oh, Jason C, what the hecky, bro? You can't go ahead and start changing names like that on me, bro. Damn. Man said Simon. How was I supposed to put that together, brother?
Simon.
Sheesh. Currently looking for a new strategy, guy, after losing 10K. Why? Why are you looking for a new strategy? See, I think that's what happens. You know, everyone looks for new strategies instead of sticking to one that actually works. I'm sure the one that you were probably using works. You probably just didn't work it well. You know, so it'll be no different here. And that's why we talk about the mindset and the mentality and the thought process and the habits of a winning trader, not just the strategy, not just the system. Because, you know, someone will lose 10K in this strategy too and say it didn't work. Right? And it's not that the strategy didn't work, it's that they didn't work the strategy properly, right? So what you really want to do is say, whatever you're familiar with right now, you need to ask yourself, is the system not working or am I not working? Right? Am I giving the money back? Right? Or is the system truly not profitable? Right? There's definitely a big difference. So any other trader would have ate that comment up. Oh, come here, gobble, learn my strategy. Let me teach you. I'm not even going to go that way. I'm going to say, go back to that other strategy. Make sure that it's not you taking the money out, right? Make sure that it's the strategy itself that's not working and it's not you, right? And you may go back and you may say, you know what? That guy's freaking right. I'm the one that blew the profits, right? The system did make the money, but I wanted a little bit more. Or I got greedy, or I got FOMO, or I got this, or I got that, right? And I decided to take other trades that deviated from the strategy, right? And that's where the money was lost. So that's what I would recommend to you, right? Make sure the strategy actually doesn't work, right? Before you jump over to a new strategy, because whether it's my strategy, hers, whatever strategy, that one won't work either if you don't work it properly. All right. So that would be my little 2 cents there.
Yep.
Stay locked. Stay locked in. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Let us know when elite spots open up. I think we're done for the year. Yeah, I think we're done. Maybe in February or something we'll open up some elite spots. Yeah, did I say that those were the last 2 of the year? I'm not sure. If you are absolutely serious, like you're ready to go, you've got a true work ethic and a vision, and you're like dead serious, message me and maybe we can do something. But yeah, as of right now, it's probably going to be just closed down for the rest of the year. But that just depends on how hungry you are, you know. So if you knock on the door, it might just open. Does the playbook work on BTC? It could. Yeah, it could. As long as you're trading it candle wise and, time frame by time frame, then yeah. Will I be trading the last 2 weeks of the year? I will be trading. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see. So we're in November. I will be trading up until Friday the 19th. So Friday the 19th, maybe, actually, I think I'll be trading till like Tuesday the 23rd, actually. Yeah, so I'll probably we're going to live stream and all that all the way through December into the 23rd. And then we're going to take a pause here and we're going to take a break from 24, 25, all the way up to the 5th. So from the 24th to the 5th, it's going to be about 10 days-ish. We're going to break right there, and then we'll come back. Clubhouse, we're going to do some things. I'm going to have Magnus here. Rafi will be here. We'll try and Johnny Gems will be here. We're going to try and do something maybe simulations, couple webinars or something like that in the meantime as well. So we just stay locked in, right? There's basically no breaks for me, right? We don't really do breaks. We just live life, right? This is the life that we live, and we don't really complicate it too much. I know that there's a holiday, like here and here, right? And there, and that's it. Other than that, we're moving and grooving. We don't make excuses. We don't stop. We don't slow up. We don't pause. We don't do that type of stuff. We celebrate the holiday on the day, and then we just keep it pushing. So yeah, Clubhouse will be pretty active, but we completely understand if anyone wants to take a little bit of a break and spend time with their family. If you guys are traveling and all that, enjoy that time. But we'll be on for a couple days throughout that little break.
Yeah, it's really those 2 short weeks. That's really it.
Yeah, 2 short weeks, about 10 days.
Yeah,
about 10 days. We love this stuff, gang. We don't even want to take a break. That's the crazy part. We don't even want breaks. We love what we do. We love doing this trading stuff. We love impacting people, being a beacon of light and hope, right? And inspiring people and just helping, just serving and enjoying our skill set here.
Facts, man.
My mentor once said, Nick, you want to design a life that you don't need a break from. You don't need a vacation from. When you go on vacation, you're kind of like, it's the same thing as yesterday, right? So that's what I work to design, and I know a lot of the guys here have done that too, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, one of my mentors also said, he said something like, when you love what you do, it just there's nothing that is gonna hold you back from doing your best. But when you don't fully love it, that becomes work. Nobody likes to work.
How many guys can't wait for the vacation from work? Anyone? How many guys can't wait for the winter break? School, work, right? All that's a little different. You come and you hear, and by the way, like that what I'm saying here and what we're saying should really perk your ears up if you're the right guy or the right girl. I remember my mentor saying things like that, and I look around the room, I say, yo, like, did anyone else just hear that? Like, is anyone else not inspired by what that man just said, right? Because I'm over here thinking about not wanting to go to work tomorrow, right? And I wanted that switch. I wanted that freedom in my mindset and my mentality to be able to live life by design. So, I hope you guys pay attention to when we say that. I hope it encourages you. I hope you do get a little, a little salty, a little like, man, like I'm mad, right? You should get a little mad at times, right? It's not a bad thing. So yeah, I don't need a break. I'll show up here. I'll be here on Christmas if you guys will be here.
Merry Christmas on the stream. We're having Christmas here on the stream. That'll be sick.
Yeah. We'll do like a Twitch stream for that one. Everyone, it'll show you. We'll see what you guys got. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's too much at stake. Too many lives to impact. Right. Too many divine moments to really miss any of them. So it's very hard to step away for any sort of time when you know that your work inspires others or your work is benefiting other people. It's just another level of success at that point. Like the peasants can keep the billions, right? I want to impact and inspire, and that's what kind of low-key gives me billions, but not in a form of currency, right? A much better currency than the paper or the digits or whatever you see visible as success. Thanks to trading, I started hating the weekends. There you go. Oh, damn. Friday's here again. Crap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now what? You're just like, now what do I do?
Yeah, gang. So without us really realizing, we just bought ourselves some time where I used to blow accounts during that time, but now it's 9:16 here. So we're creeping on 9:30. Our 15-minute is potentially setting up here, right? So if you can close above the range, I mean, this looks pretty good for 9:30. You have a 4-hour candle high sitting right here as well at 41.20. So yeah, we might be ready to go. If we start rejecting and all that and don't close below, then those shorts might be coming in quickly. So we'll see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, still got no lower wicks on these 1 hour and 30-minute candles, so I'd like to see a closure there.
Decisions. And guess what? We don't have to make the decision. Guess who gets to make the decision for us? The candlesticks. The candlesticks make the decisions for us.
Literally.
Hero of the day. I was about to say, don't tell me that. Don't tell him. No. You blew all the money, hero of the day. The villain of the day. We're going to rename him.
What up, villain of the day?
Get him out of here. He's the villain. Get him out of here.
Yeah, 15 minute looked clean, but I like 30 closures here.
Yeah. You didn't close above anyway on the 15, right? No.
Close. Nah, I
Did
guess
you?
not.
Maybe. I'm using this area over here.
Single line.
But yeah, I guess maybe you could say you closed above, right? Let me see.
Yeah. But yeah, I like your zones. 30 minutes still has no lower wick, so not wrong with a 30 closure.
Yeah, that's true. 9:30 it is. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Nobody knows nothing? Yo, I got some elite members from all over the world, right? So all different accents and whatnot, and these guys are freaking hilarious, bro. They're out here all over the world talking about how you doing. Like, it's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Hilarious, man.
Oh man. They're out here like nobody knows nothing. Those people never once heard anyone talk like that.
Too funny.
Yeah, let's see if this 30 gets a low here. 15-minute pack runner, nice little celery. We take buys or we wait for the closures below 07. Which country are most of the live streamers viewers from? I think it's actually the United States. Yeah. As united as they are, I don't. It's pretty questionable. Not sure how we have that name, but united, right, right.
Oh man, that's funny.
But UK definitely as well.
Free.
Yeah, a lot of UK, a lot of Asia as well. So shout out to all my people in Bali and all the Bali guys and girls, and Indonesia and all. There's a lot of pretty much. It's very, very scattered all over the place.
Yeah, literally all over the place for real. When you come into the chat, you gotta say good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and good night.
Literally, because you got people at all of them.
Literally, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Because everyone's in that. Everyone's in one of those. Yeah. Come right.
Worldwide, baby, worldwide. You know, we have over 700,000 views a month on this Instagram channel right here. And it's funny because Green, any of the guys that know me, they know that I was trying my hardest. Imagine I was going around every day, guys, trust me, there's a better way, every single person I ever met and talked to and tried to encourage, right? But no one wanted to listen. No one. And I was like, all right, I guess I'll just go by myself, right? And it's like no one wanted to hear a word from me for a decade plus. And now we got 700,000 plus people tuning in, viewing this account, watching these stories. We have thousands of story views. People encouraged. If I opened up my message, my inbox, your mind would be blown of the stories from people that are so encouraging, so uplifting to hear how some of you guys have made transformations in your life, in your trading, in your relationships, in your faith. It's like, whoa, right? So now we're literally worldwide, all over the world, and a lot of people are listening now. You know, a lot of people are listening, as they should, because they're all getting better results, living a better life, all thanks to a simple slight edge philosophy. That's it. You know, that's really my philosophy, the slight edge, keeping a positive mental attitude and just working that slight edge. And again, like John said, if you do what's required, you will get what's desired. So the only thing you need to focus on is getting things done. That's it, right? Doing what's required. But Anyways, yeah, go follow me here. And then if you guys aren't following TTE Profits channel, we did another giveaway, by the way. So congrats. We're doing random giveaways on this channel. So yeah, this is all little recaps from the live streams, trades, and all that good stuff. So come over here, follow this channel, follow my main page, and let's lock in. It's gonna be a good year.
You'll become better just by studying that page, literally.
Oh yeah. I mean, we used to do that all the time, right, John? I mean, we used to study Don's page, Raja's page. I mean, all the time. I mean,
hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Literally had a bunch of reels, rows of reels.
Rows of reels. Look at this. Coming into 9:30, we get a pack on the 1 hour.
Lower wick.
30 coming down, getting a lower wick now. 15-minute crashing through. Okay, Goldie. Okay. What do we got here? What do we got here? Green, thanks for buying some products from me back in the day, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Green never wanted to hear me either, man. Green never wanted to hear it. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. But we're doing it now, Green.
Yeah.
Ethiopia
Yeah,
in the
Q,
house.
bro,
let's get it.
I've really studied a lot of professional traders, multiple 8-figure traders, right? And all of these professional 7-8-figure traders, all of these guys or girls have in common, right, is a good edge, good risk management, and a probability mindset, right? They have those 3 things. I've noticed that in every single trader, professional trader I've studied, they all have a trading edge, they all have good risk management, and they all think in probabilities. So personally, that's what I'm looking to do. That's what I'm looking to do as a trader. And if I can really, really, I don't know, master that, right? I don't know if you want to use that word master or not, but really hone in and lock in on those 3 things. I mean, bro, the only way is up, man. You'll become the professional trader when you become the professional trader, right? Once you embody the person, that's when you become it. That's when you attract the results, right? So those are the things that they all had in common. So I would focus on those 3 things right there, Q. And bro, you're on your way, and we're all on our way here as well. Me included with you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. Yeah, I like where the support's at right now. Our gains. Yeah, I think where the support's at is pretty clean. Then where Nick's got it. Yeah, there's that lower wick, right? Just like anticipated, that lower wick on that 30-minute 1 hour. Knew it would come. That's why it could be a little tricky though too, taking those buys on the 15-minute. Maybe I'm sure some people definitely took those buys, and it's tough to take that when the 30-minute and 1 hour have no lower wicks. Yes, sir, Maverick Wolf. It's all about the journey for real, man. Wise man once said, like, most people think that the outcome or the destination is the prize, but really it's the journey that's the prize, because if it wasn't for the journey, we would never get to that destination, right? So the journey's the prize, because that's where we move towards our destination, right? So you have a destination, but you don't get there without that journey. So the journey is really the prize. And I think if all of us start to realize that and are aware of that, like, we're gonna love this journey. We're gonna love the ups and downs that come with it, and that's what's gonna get us to our destination, right?
Yes, sir. Could it be moved up a little bit? It could be. Yeah, it could be. So we could use this one, but then if we look left, we got that one, right? So sometimes I like to use the one that's most people aren't looking at, because a lot of people are going to look at this one, right? And then let's say you get a closure below, and then price respects that guy there, and all of a sudden starts moving back up from that area after wicking us in. So yeah, I like to look at what most people aren't looking at. That's kind of like where the hidden trap is. So everyone's staring right at that support right there. Notice how we keep rejecting it too? See this? Yeah. Yeah, so we could, but I think this one will be the better one. But, you know, 930 coming in, that shouldn't make much of a difference when we have the volume. So we'll just see how the closure is, and then we'll run it from there. The one with the teacup.
Oh yeah, Snap. Actually, I am. Yeah, I see your zone on the 1 hour. Actually, I'm using that zone on the 30-minute. But no right or wrong, really.
Either one is probably good, but 15's getting a lot of rejection from there too. So
yeah.
Look, rejection here. So there's no really decision yet, you know. So once we close either above or below, that's when you have a candle stepping up, making a decision and saying, okay, you know, we're ready to go now. Do 1 minute. No, that's not a dumb question at all. That's actually a great question. You know how many times like I just left it here only to like get wicked in and look left and be like, damn. So no, that's a great question.
Yeah.
All right, 1 minute here. We got 930 upon us. We got sells below the range here. 4 hour may want to come down. We may broke those highs, rejected this area up here. 1 hour crashing down after breaking the highs. 30-minute as well. 15-minute looking pretty good here. So yeah, nice closure below, and we look to take the sells here. Yeah, I guess you can use it almost like a zone. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have it like this. You put the white line in the middle, and then you got somewhat of a zone. And then we could pretty much make our decision based on that. Let's see here. Which account shall we trade? Yeah, let's go with this one. All right, 18 seconds here. Actually looks pretty good. So possible sell stops. We're going to need a top wick here first. We got a sell stop potential. We got a wick to fill, and then we come right on into that support at 96, and we can look at that for potential profits. Okay, let's see if we can get this lower wick, or upper wick, I should say. Wow.
Oh, damn.
Let's just see if we can get this upper wick.
So much for the upper wick, man.
Don't worry. It might come. Maybe not, but
It's all good. I won't stress it.
inwardly, lately, a little bit more lately, but have I always had it? No. You know, when I met my mentor when I was 21 years old, and he really started helping me understand a lot of the things that I didn't understand about this whole place that we live. So that was it for me. But yeah, my studies have been pretty high over the last 12 years or so. You know, the worst part about these are you jump in really late, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, you know, you're in drawdown now. Anyone ever do that? You're like, oh, we need the top wick, and they're like, screw that, we don't need the top wick, but let's just make sure it's actually going to go down first, and by the time you enter, you're right here, and then you're instantly in drawdown. So that's what FOMO does to people, to traders, right? It just you're not going to get in here. Right? Because you're scared still. You're scared, and now you're scared that it's going to run without you. So you enter, and it turns back around and just wipes you out. It says, how you doing? Says peekaboo. Anyone ever do that? Anyone did that? Anyone did that?
Hell yeah. All the time.
Out of a room this big? Definitely.
Dude, those sucked. Honestly.
How many people here? Almost 1,500 here. Almost 700 there. So out of a room this big, someone did that. But I'm here to help you guys and help you understand that, you know, that's the FOMO that we're talking about, right? So let's say you were up, right? Let's say you took a really good playbook setup earlier, you made 500, now you just gave it back, right? So it's not that you don't know how to make the money, it's just you can't stay out of things that don't fit the bill, and then you lose the money. That's how it is. That's how it goes.
Problem isn't making money, the problem is keeping the money, right?
I want you to kind of pay attention to how strict we are here. You know, it turns some people off, especially the gamblers, but the right traders tune in and they realize, hold on, that's one of their superpowers. It's not that they know how to do anything more than I do, right? Like I know the playbook just like Nick knows the playbook. This is where we separate from you guys, right? Or this is where the trader A separates himself from trader B, right? Because trader B just can't let that go, and they get in very late, and now next thing you know, they're either stopped out or they are panicking, right? And a lot of times on these accounts, and it's unfortunate, you'll let it run until it hits your thing, until you get that big box pop up. Hey, I know you'll suck at trading again, and you blew the account, blah, 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 right? You're like, you click the damn button so fast, like, get off my damn screen, give my screen, right? And, you know, how many times are you going to do that, right? Before you start realizing that it's not about making money, it's about keeping it.
Yep. Hell yeah, bro.
Unfortunately, right now, some of you guys are looking at your P&L, you're going, damn, man, just lost everything I made this week, right? And it doesn't have to be that hard. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It truly doesn't have to be like that. So remember, we're very profitable on the trades that we take, yes, but we're even more profitable on the trades that we don't take, because we would be stopped out here.
Yep. And it may not pay that day, but it's going to pay over the month, right? So when you go back and look at your data and you look at these losses and you look at the trades taken to cause these losses, and you're like, damn, these are not playbook setups at all. Put all those losses, right? Add it all back, get the total of what the losses were, and put it right back into your pocket, and boom, that's how you are profitable off the trade you don't take.
Exactly. And that's why I mentioned someone here asked a good question about, you know, I lost 10 grand in the strategy and whatnot. And I hope my message didn't come off the wrong way, but I hope it was direct, you know, because a lot of times it is us, right? I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't give you that answer, right? If I gave you the answer of, oh yeah, man, pretty much every strategy sucks, come over here and learn our playbook and, you know, join our clubhouse and whatnot, but that's not the answer that's going to serve you, right? The answer that's going to serve you is for you to think a little bit, right? And it's like, is it the strategy? Is it? Or is it you? You know, maybe it's you, right? And again, I that's a genuine answer from my heart, because I care enough about, even though I don't know you guys like that, I care enough about you and your future to give you a straight up direct answer, the honest one, right? What one may seem as the brutal one almost, right? But the more direct and the answer that's actually going to get you to think and look within a little bit so you can get out of your situation. So it was a good question, you know, but again, this is another prime example. All of you guys can follow the playbook, but can you hold off on that move at 9:30, right? Who does, you don't think I want to trade at 9:30? I make thousands and thousands, and I've made thousands of dollars at 9:30 this year. You don't think I want to get in a trade just as bad as you do at 9:30, right? I'm not just being, you know, whatever, like, picky. No, I'm being disciplined, right? I'm being disciplined to what pays me, because I like money. I don't know about any of you guys, but I actually like making money. Money is good. It's not a bad thing, regardless of what the elders have told you, and it's a very good thing to have. You know, I'd rather need it and not have it than, you know, or I'd rather not have it, right? Or I should say not need it and have it versus need it or not have it. I mean, it's just a good thing, right? So just get that through your mind and understand, respect what brings that money in. Money is not evil, gang. It's not evil.
And this,
I don't need any money. It's just an excuse for brokies.
Right. What we're talking about too is a great example of how traders get paid to just follow their plan, literally. So you think traders get paid to win trades? No, they get paid to just follow their plan. That's how they get paid. And
That's what's
why
required.
we also, that's why we also rather take a good loss over a bad win. And some of you guys are like, what? You rather lose than win? And I said I'd rather take a good loss over a bad win because that good loss will allow me to keep my money, right? That bad win is going to make me keep losing money.
Yeah.
So
it's going to tempt you for next time.
Yeah.
What about the saying, money is the root of all evil? You left half the saying out. The love of money is the root of all evil. So that's what I'm saying. Money is good, but we don't love it. We ain't going to chase it on this, right? We don't care about it that much. Where anyone who got in here was so desperate to make money because it's the love of money. It's the, I need the money. I need the money. I need, right? This is what gets them in, right? So it's the love of money that takes them out here, right? It's not money itself. I promise you. Doesn't matter what grandma told you. Trust me.
Yeah. Money's actually a great servant, but terrible master. So
exactly.
You should use it as a servant. Use it as a tool.
You should write that down. I wrote that down many, many years ago, and it's served me well. Money is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master.
Yeah.
Wonderful servant, though, that it is.
Write it down.
Whoever snap. How you use money, yeah. And how you use money is a reflection of who you are.
Yeah.
Right? Where your heart's at, right? So it all comes back to you, baby. It all comes back to you.
It's all on you, chat, for real. Everything. Game's on.
God must not love me, man. I'm still at this job. No, you don't love you, G. You haven't locked in yet. All right? You haven't locked in on a skill set that can pay you more than 50 grand a year. That's why you're making 50 grand a year, because it's the only skill you know. So that's why we're encouraging you guys to lock in so you can make 50 grand a month if you really wanted to.
Right. You're asking God to get you out of your job, but God already blessed you with the powers and tools to get you out of your job. It's crazy, but you're not tapping into that godly power you got, right? You're trying to rely on just God outside of you, but God's inside you, right? Already taking care of business.
Yee. My entry plan, I have no entry plan right now. Yeah, so basically I'm staying out of this zone. So this zone all morning long has been a no trade zone for me. So the cool part about it is nothing has changed for me. You know, my plan is still, it remains, right? Where other people have taken 9 trades already, won, lost, exhausted all their mental energy. I'm just here, right? I'm just here waiting for buys above here, sells below here.
Literally. Crazy, bro.
So once I understood how to simplify the game and that I didn't care about anything in the red at all, the only areas I cared about were the green. Trading got very simple, and very profitable very quickly. So I would recommend that as well. Guess what? I haven't had to think much of a thought since we did the breakdown this morning. Ain't it great? Ain't it great?
Yes, sir, bro.
And I do this every day. Every single day. I keep the same motion, same process, and you guys see the results every day when we show you, right? Just a lot of green, little red every month. A lot of green, little red. 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 A lot of green. A lot of green, little red. A lot of green, little red.
We like a little red.
That's what John was talking about. You want to actually have a duplicatable system, a duplicatable process that you can follow, so you can actually be a mature professional about what you can expect from your trading business. Follow a trading plan and never deviate from it. You mean never, Nick? Yeah, never.
Yeah, literally never.
Don't just be disciplined this week. You're gonna have to be disciplined for the rest of your career. There's no time to slip up in these markets.
Yeah, I'm talking about follow your plan 100% of the time. 110% of the time you want to follow your plan. That should be the goal.
Like, is it okay if I break my? No, it's not actually. No, it's for you and your family. No, is it okay for me? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't affect me at all, right? But is it okay for you and your family and your vision and your dream? You know, because you're not hurting anyone else besides that vision, besides that dream, and the people who are, you know, counting on that as well.
Yeah, and just remember, like, a trader's job is to follow his plan. That's what he gets paid for. So imagine, like, you go to your job, your 9-to-5 job, and you're like, yo, boss, like, is it okay if I don't do my job? Like, what? Like, bro, you gotta do your job. What do you mean? How do you want to get paid? Do you want to get paid by just doing nothing? Nah, bro, you gotta do something, right? So you gotta do that job 110% of the time. You got a good boss, maybe be like, yeah, you don't do it, but
money magnifies who you are. Yep. You know, Mr. V would say, Nick, money's not good or bad. It just takes on the characteristic of the person who has it. So if you're a good person, you could do a lot of great things with money. If you're not a good person, then chances are you won't do good things with money. And, you know, you most likely won't even get money at times, right? Because you're just not doing the right things to get it. So.
Yep, exactly, Louis G, right? You know a guy that refused to do his job and then he got fired the next day. Exactly, like, you refuse to follow your plan, bro. You're gonna probably freaking quit eventually, honestly. And that's equivalent to you getting fired from trading.
Just think about it.
Don't be saying then like, oh, this is a scam, this doesn't work or whatever. You did not follow the plan.
Man, my job was a scam. I didn't do the work and they fired me. What? What? Yeah, they don't like me over there. Yeah, okay. Every job they don't like you? Oh, right, sure. Yeah, right. I think the variable here is you.
Like, nah, bro, you're the scam.
You're the scam. You know, you very rarely get scammed. You scam yourself, right? Most of the time. So it's like, hey, you didn't do the work, right? You didn't do the work. But I find it very, very interesting that people will be absolutely disciplined, follow every single rule by the book to keep their job that doesn't even pay them the money that they want, or can never, even if they made the highest level in that job, could never get them the life they truly want. But they'll be disciplined, they'll respect the rules, they'll show up on time, they'll do what they're told every single day. But then you come to the desk and you take impulse trades, or you take trades that haven't broke out of the range. Meanwhile, the rule was no impulse trades, no trades unless you get closure. So are you actually going to sell out more for your company who don't give a rip about you? You're just a number. If you died today, the resume option would be up tomorrow to fill your spot. You go on one of those stupid websites, Indeed. Your job will be available tomorrow. But you're going to sell out. You're going to give everything you got. You're going to follow every rule they give you. But you can't do that here? Come on, gang. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. You can do it. It's just will you. And I hope that gets you to think. I really do. Now, still do your job, right? But, man, do your job here, too. What's up, Ayush? How you feeling, brother? How you feeling?
Ayush.
How are you, G? Good to see you, man. Talk to me, Ayush. How you been, bro? What's new? Whoa, they tried to tell me they don't want me to take off for Christmas.
Damn.
If they only knew the payout you had pending.
Yeah, bro. Louis G sounds like a perfect moment, bro.
It sounds like you might have to go on Amazon.com. Amazon.com. And get you a mistletoe belt buckle.
Listen to the man, bro.
Where is it? You got to get you a mistletoe belt buckle, brother. And you need to walk in that office. Hey, boss, I've been thinking about some restructuring for the new year. Let me tell you about it. Boom, sit down in his chair, put your feet on his desk. Let's tell him have a seat right there real quick. He's like, what? All right, imagine that. Imagine walking in your boss's office, sitting on his seat, putting your feet up, and then telling him have a seat in the other chair, knowing that you're making $8,000, $12,000, $10,000 a month outside of your job. And over the past year, you've been plotting, you've been preparing, you've been paying off your debt, you've been paying off all those stupid things that are keeping you broke, right? And then you walk in that office like a top G, right? Anyone not like their boss that much? Anyone just want to do that? Hey, sit down, Bill. I gotta have a conversation with you. He's like, what? Right? You go walk by him outside of his office. Get in here. I gotta talk to you. Shut the door, right? Just sit down. I don't mean like gently put your feet up. I mean like slam them feet up, right? Like right on the desk. Tell them have a seat right there. I got to talk to you about some restructure I've been thinking about for the new year. And then you just give them an opportunity, right? You say, hey, look, I know I've been doing this, but I want to restructure here. So for now on, I want to come in at 9. I want a lunch break from 9:15 to 10:15. I want to clock out at 10:15. I want double my salary, no weekends, and bonus pay every quarter. And then to see what he says.
That's fire. So
basically you want to come in, say hello, go to lunch, come back, leave, not work the weekends anymore and get double your pay. I like this guy. No, imagine. You're going to leave him with no option, right? And then you can milk the markets, collect unemployment, good to go.
Actually,
I'm trying to give y'all the sauce here, man. I'm just trying. Get over here, Bill. Sit down for a minute.
You'd rather get fired than quit, for real.
Hey, you ain't a quitter. You ain't a quitter.
Yeah, right? Nick has actually done this stuff.
Clubhouse feels me.
Almost. Nick told his boss to like kiss it on the rear end.
Yeah, I did. I told him a little bit more than that.
How much you guys believe in yourself here?
Man's trying to control me. Like I can't go find another job.
Right.
Holy.
Like you can't create income.
Any of you guys just young rebels like from the very beginning? Anyone? I don't know. I've been that way in school. I've been that way in my home. I've been that way in my jobs. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. It's a glitch thing. You know what I mean? It's a glitch thing where just nothing ever seemed right the way it was. It's if you're not a glitch, you just don't know.
Yeah.
But Neo, are you ready to wake up? Shakes, that's hilarious. Stop, bro. I can't share that one. I can't do that on YouTube. Turn that one around, maybe. Imagine you tell your boss he's fired. That'd be hilarious.
Fired.
And then you could really have fun at jobs. Like you can go to job interviews and just mess around. Like you could, like sometimes I'm so bored all day. Like I'd go out in my driveway and just start like dribbling a basketball or whatever. But like when you're free, you basically buy your life back. So that 8 to 10 hours that you normally were caught up at your job, gang, you get that back. Wow. You buy that back, right? When you do the right things here. And then you have all day to basically do whatever you want. So you can do anything you want. But if you're bored, you could always like go on Indeed and fill out a couple job applications and then go to the what do they call the interview, right? Go to the interview and then just mess around with them, like just have fun with life and just do whatever you want. You every single time you've went into a job interview up until that point, you were always very anxious and very uptight, right? Because you're like, I need to get this job and I don't even care how much they pay me. Meanwhile, they don't even tell you about the pay. They're like, okay, cool. You're willing to do all that and all this and all that and show up here and do that. Okay, perfect. You're hired. When can you start? You're like, I could start Monday. They're like, all right, we'll see you then. And then you call me and go, yo, Nick, I got the job. I go, nice, man. Congrats. I go, how much they paying you? Actually, I don't know. They never told me. What? They never told you. You didn't ask? It's so funny. It's so funny. So you can't make this stuff up, right? They don't even tell you how much they're going to pay you. They're just like, yeah, so you good? You be here. When can you start, right? That's what they ask you. When's the earliest you could start? Bobby. I could start as soon as I could start now, right? You're so desperate for the job. You're like, right this second, right? And they didn't even tell you how much they were going to pay you. Right. You look at your check. You don't even know until 2 weeks when you get your paycheck. Imagine. You're thinking, I'm working every day. I don't even know what I'm getting paid at the end of these 2 weeks. Like, man, gang, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'd be down. So how much money we making? That was the first. That's why sometimes I didn't get hired. Because I'd be like, before we go like deeper, like, how much you guys paying here? Are you just in this for the pay? Yeah, actually, I will. Are you asking like, would I come here without being paid? Absolutely not, right? So how much you paying, and then we'll go over the task. So why do you want this job? I don't. I just wanted a job interview because I was extremely bored. Bobby's getting paid 50 grand a year, but there's 3 Bobbies here. Yeah, so you're not that Bobby. No, sorry. Well, and I love how they degrade you, right? They're like, we'll call you little Bobby, or we'll call you Bobby number 2 because we already have a Bobby here in this office. Like, shut up. Get out of here. That's the type of job we go on lunch break and then you never see me again. Hey, where'd that new guy go? Where'd that new guy Bobby go? Bobby number 2? They give you the nickname, the BC. Yeah, we'll call him BC. It's like, I don't want to be. You ever get a nickname at your job? You didn't ask for that nickname? You don't like that nickname? I don't know. It's never happened to me, but I've seen it happen. Yeah, BC. Get in here. All right, Goldie. The crowd ain't trying to hear me keep yapping. Give us a trade already. Give us a trade. We might have a little fake out here, though. Keep in mind, our 4 hours still bullish, right? So 4 hours still being bullish. We've yet to break those highs there. I'm a little concerned on the 4 hour with this area right here. If we look left, we've been kind of rejecting there. So, yeah, the whole session we've just been flip-flopping back and forth in this range here. We're just trolling today. We're just trolling.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I'd rather be trolling than trading this range and taking losses.
Hey, I'm just spitting the facts, the truth of the game, It's really what it is. It's a game. It's a game that we play here.
Hey, he's talking to the ones that want to be woken up too, so.
Message. You guys ever seen that one message?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a new 4 hour here too in just a minute. So again, just been a complete range game since 5 o'clock this morning. You had a big push up here at 4:30 and then just complete range here.
Yeah, man.
And the guitar solo always comes in a really good time.
Always.
Yeah, right?
Remember that used to come at 9:30.
I know.
Hilarious.
The old me would have definitely been in deep drawdown. I love the growth. Yes, amazing. And that's the cool part. As I say this, a lot of you guys are realizing like he was talking to me, but he's not anymore. He's not talking to me anymore. I don't have to take that message like the shoe doesn't fit. It did, but it doesn't anymore. And it's this amazing thing to track and, see your growth from that state, from these kind of talks here. You're like, wow, I remember when he would say that 2 months ago, I would be the trader that would be in that sell right there or whatever the case is. So you're onto it. The puzzle's coming together. It's a beautiful thing too. All right, 4 hour broke the highs here now in the last 5 minutes of the candle. Wow. Wow. Don't be a menace. That's right. Don't be a menace. Man, I literally need $5 on a few of these accounts to get a payout.
$5, wow.
$5.
$5 on 3
Remember
accounts.
that commercial, $5 foot long?
Yeah, bro.
$5 foot long.
That was like Subway or something.
Yeah.
Bro, Subway looks like crap, bro. I would never
Nah,
eat
bro.
that. Yo, you eat Subway, rest in peace. No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna be like that guy Jared.
Remember
that guy Jared or whatever? Subway eat fresh? There ain't nothing fresh. about Subway.
Bro, not to think I used to eat the tuna sandwich.
Sheesh.
Dude, crazy.
Tough, bro.
Is that even tuna?
Right.
Who knows what that is?
Yeah, who knows what that is, bro?
Bro, people be using the
Sheesh,
microwave.
Bro. Maybe some like.
That's wild.
Bro. Yeah, I don't know what that was, bro.
Imagine using them. There's a
Can't
reason
even
they
think of
put it in
something
every
else.
house.
Bro, weird.
If you take anything from today's live stream, don't use a microwave anymore.
Yeah, and don't drink tap water either.
No more
Maybe
microwaves.
stay away from the cereal for breakfast.
Yeah, no more cereal either. Try and get some sun.
Maybe stick with the protein.
Stick with fruits, vegetables, and meats.
Yeah.
What? You mean no more fruit roll-ups? No. No more fruit roll-ups. No more gushers? No more gushers. Although the gushers were good back in the day, if you try a new gusher, it's got nothing. There's no gush. Like there's nothing in it. It's just a hard
They're not the same, bro.
piece of glob that's just like, how is my digestive system going to register digesting this thing right now? So stay away from all that stuff.
Yo,
How
word.
about the Dino Nuggets? Can we steal that?
Yes. You keep eating the
we can
Dino
always eat
Nuggets. I'm
those.
just get you a better brand. Hey,
We can
hey.
always eat those, bro, for real.
Dino Nuggets
Okay,
for
you
life.
eat Tyson. Eat Tyson now. It's better.
Yeah, don't get it from Tyson though anymore.
Bro, you trying to save some money, bro? Get some Dino Nuggets and a box of Kraft mac and cheese for $1. You're
Or
chilling.
rice, chilling,
Or rice too.
big chilling.
But yeah, you're better off making your own rice, bro. You go pick that up at like a Chinese store, yo, charge you like $10.
No, for real, bro.
They're like, oh, the white guy that wants the white rice. Yeah, yo, we charge him double. Yeah, he come here every
Yeah.
other day.
Like, wait, I got a
Whoa,
small order
stupid!
of
What
white
an
rice.
idiot! Ha 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 ha! What an idiot! Pays $10 for rice. Ha 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 ha! And they keep getting you. They'll smile like, "Hey, Mister, yeah, good to see you. Yeah, you damn right. It's good to see me. You charge me $10 for rice every time I come in here."
Very small bin of rice, bro.
Yo, what? I thought we were cool. I thought we were friends. What happened there?
You start to think like, is that because I'm white, bro? Like, like damn.
Very good. Very good. They know the vibes. They know the vibes. What are you gonna do? You know, you gotta seize opportunity, right? I don't know how much freaking stupid rice is. $10, $5.
Yeah, bro.
Just give me the rice.
But-
I need to get home as fast as possible. The Asian session's starting.
Literally. It's supposed to be my cheat meal. But
Oh,
really,
whoa.
what I want closure here.
Richard with a tres golpes. Let's go.
Damn, Rich, looking fire, man.
okay, Rich. Okay.
Damn, bro. Like, I want some of that, bro.
Okay.
Get some to you, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait now. So we got a closure, right? So 4 Hour has closed up here. So we did make a nice little push in the last, I don't know, 5 minutes of that candle here. So we're gonna need. I'm pretty bullish, especially now that we pushed through all that. There could be an opportunity for price to continue moving up. I do believe we're gonna need a lower wick here, and then a break of the highs look good to continue pushing. So, what time is it? 10. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait. Maybe a 15-minute pullback.
Time.
And then we go from there. Yeah, still early, still a lot of trading, to go here, but something like this would be ideal. And then we take I would like to see us wick up here too. So if this candle can move bullish like a little bit, give us that wick, we come down, we move bearish for a candle or two, then we create support, and then we look to go from there. Yep, got over an 85% win rate on this exact idea right here. NQ moving, skyrocketing. She gone. There you go. It's Wednesday, baby. It's Wednesday.
Bro, we're only halfway through the week. We're lit. Mad opportunity this week.
True.
But really though, what is in the tuna, bro, at Subway? Like what?
Yeah.
No one eats
somebody-
the tuna
bro.
around here.
And what's the chicken nuggets at McDonald's, bro? That's not chicken.
They even call it chicken nuggets anymore? They just
I
call
guess
it
that's
nuggets.
like fake chicken. I guess you can call that tuna like fake tuna at Subway. I'm about to go on a Subway and be like, yo, can I get like some fake tuna on a hero.
Let me get some of that funa. Let me get that funa. Yeah, I don't eat tuna, so I don't know anything about it. Me no speak English.
Yeah, me too, bro. I would never eat tuna.
McNuggets.
It's got a lot of protein, but I never liked tuna. Volume's too strong, might not retrace. And you know what? It goes without us, or at least without me. Yeah. Remember, I don't worry about really anything like that. If price wants to go, it can go. The only thing I'm concerned about is my setups and my playbook and my ideas, you know? So can't control the market.
He knows he gets paid to follow his plan, right? So taking a trade does not matter. More so what matters is following that plan. So even if you take no trade, like that's a W and you're still getting paid. Maybe not today, but over time you're getting paid today for following that plan, even if you took no trades.
True. Dun, 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 dun. What are your thoughts on top one moving to Tradovate? I think it's good. Yeah, they're gonna pretty good play here. Again, all these firms aren't gonna be able to use Project X anymore, so everyone's making a move now. So I think Tradovate's probably the next best option. I haven't really seen anything better, but the cool part about using Tradovate is you can connect it to TradingView, right? So being able to trade off TradingView is actually not that bad at all. You know, I do it all the time. So yeah.
Can someone in the chat tell me?
What?
Can you trade off TradingView with your live account and with a funded account? Does anyone trade funded accounts and live accounts both on
You mean like
TradingView?
going back and forth, maybe?
Yeah, like can I?
No, you have to log in and log off, bro.
Yeah, I
Damn,
think
bro.
so.
That's annoying. That's
Yeah.
It is.
You gotta switch accounts.
Gotta do a little thinking here now.
Yeah.
You can't even save the passwords either. You know, like sometimes you can just save the password. Like for example, like on Topstead or top one, like if you save the link on your phone, you can save it with the password. All you gotta do is click and that's it. Now you have to like, yeah,
redo it all. Damn.
yeah.
TradingView does lag. That's probably the major con to TradingView. But what I would do, and we used to do this all the time. So normally what we would do is we would have like, okay, so I have two screens here, right? So over here I would have like my MetaTrader, right? So MetaTrader would be over here, and then TradingView would be here, so that where there wasn't any sort of delay or anything. So what I would do is I would just, you know, develop my analysis, do everything here on TradingView, and I would only go over to MT5 to place the trades, right? And then what I would do is I would go off of MT5 and then look back at TradingView, so that way I can see real-time stuff. I mean, it's not that delayed, but it definitely is delayed. So that's where you can kind of, you know, you do your analysis and all your charting on Project X or something, and then just trade off of the TradingView.
Yeah, I agree.
No, DeMarco, what is that? Is it, what is 170 grams of sugar?
And what?
Dang.
I don't know. Dude, that's nuts. I was looking
Red
at
Bull?
this drink yesterday. Look at that level of sugar right there.
You guys know how much 70 grams of sugar is?
Dude, what?
Someone should go experiment that. That's what's going in your body.
This is not
what
good.
is this?
This is not good ratio either. I don't know what this is, but 1,000 calories for 28 grams
Like
of
a Ben & Jerry's?
protein. I can't make that trade off.
What's that, like a Ben & Jerry's or something?
Chocomocha, Chunky Monkey, whatever it is, Chunky Monkey.
bro.
Dang. It's a lot of sugar, man.
10-piece chicken nuggets. And it's
let's get
processed
some
sugar.
belly.
Yeah, that's true.
What up, bro? Yeah, see, Melly, I'll probably have to do that then, man. Honestly. And what can you can use a copy trader with Tradovate funded accounts?
Hey, hold
Yes.
on. It says
I wonder how that works.
someone said option said if you open a new window, then you can trade on your live and funded. So maybe try opening up two windows with
Oh
it.
wow.
So are you saying that it's not like so like if I try and log in on top one on my other browser, it'll log me out on this browser. So are you saying that you can
That's what I'm saying.
just still do them? Like, yeah, that'd be cool.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to.
Try it.
Yeah,
When TradingView comes out or Tradovate, just try it out.
Yeah, I'll keep using Project X. Till then.
How do you manage your accounts? I use a copy trader, but I'll be honest, I'm getting a little off track in terms of like keeping track of everything. I don't even know like what's happening. I have so many accounts at this point. Some of them I've taken payouts on. Like last night I had a payout on an account that I didn't even know about. So I just took a random payout last night. I found 3 accounts in here that I also have. I'm $5 away from a payout. So I don't know. I'm just all over the place. I wanna get all payouts and then kind of blow all these accounts and just start super fresh with instant funded accounts only.
Yeah, bro, you got mad accounts, bro.
Yeah, dude, I had to go through. All of a sudden, it's like payout request. I'm like, oh snap, you know what I mean? And then I looked and I seen that 3 other accounts, I could only take 1,000 on them, which are the Ignite accounts. But hey, I mean, it's I took 1,000 last night, and then I have 3 more here. So I mean, I know they're Ignite, I know they're small payouts, but it's 4K.
Yeah, bro. G's a G.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that in London session too. Like, it starts there. Like, it starts with paying off like a car payment or something, right? And then it goes to your mortgage, right? So, like, be happy with these payouts that you get, right? Because profit's profit. Whether it's a small amount like 500 or 1,000, still pays a small utility bill or whatever for you. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you pay off your car payment, right? Give it some time, you'll be paying off your mortgage. Right. Yeah,
exactly. Next thing you know, you'll be paying off your parents' house or for your parents' vacation, or who knows, your parents might need your help later, right? I hope you're not. I hope you're not banking on the government to help them, right? Because by the way that it's looking, the generation above us, if they're working jobs, they're going to be cooked, absolutely cooked. They'll be eating dog food and cat food, gang, if we don't do anything about it now. So keep that in mind. You don't play the game of life for right here, right now, but for the future as well. And you think about your parents and, will there be 401k? Will there be assistance? Probably not. They're probably just trying to toss them in some sort of like elderly home and medicate the daylights out of them and get them out of here. So that's what's at stake.
The last thing you want.
Sometimes you got to trick your mind at times. And when you go to break that trading rule, maybe think about that, right? Maybe think about that for a second. So, what you do now echoes into eternity, they say, right? Echoes into the future. So we talked about that a lot on this stream today. Right? Money can't buy everything, right? It can't buy you perfect health, but it can definitely buy you good health care, right? It can definitely buy you the right things. So dog food and jelly. Come on, man. We ain't trying to put mom and dad out like that.
Yeah, nah, man. Definitely don't want the government to take care of your people.
Yeah. Just got a top 1 account. Very nice. How do I take partials? So basically you would do this. So if we got so let's say we set a buy stop here, right? Buy stop on the break of the highs. Boom. I'm just going to put it up here. Let's just pretend, right? So let's say that the candle is here. Boom. Right? We're going to have a buy stop on the break of that high. So price makes a wick. We get activated. So let's just say that I'm going to open up a buy stop for 3, right? So I got 3 open. So now let's say I want to close partials up here. So right up here, I want to close partials, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open now. So you see how this is a buy, a market buy? What I'm going to do is I'm going to right click here and I'm going to hit a limit sell. And then if I have 3 open, let's say I want to close 2 of them, right? So I'll hit limit sell. This line will pop up and then I'll drag that to wherever I want. So let's say I want it right here, as price comes up, activates you. Once it hits there, it'll automatically remove 2 out of the 3 contracts you have. And then you'll have 1 contract to continue as a runner and all that. Does that make sense? Any questions on that? And then for the sells, you just do the opposite. It may take a day or 2 to get used to it too, especially if you're coming from Forex. My dad's having surgery tomorrow. I was able to pay from trading. There you go. There you go. It's amazing, brother. Congrats to you.
Yeah, that just got me fired up.
For real. Way to be a selfless entrepreneur. A lot of people are selfish, right? When you're selfless, the game changes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Chrome enables you to split window or view. Can you do that like between two trading view accounts? That would be insane. I don't know if we're still talking about that or on that topic there, but
I was gonna say, like, does anyone else like any other platforms with these funded accounts besides Tradeovate?
I've seen someone using
Project X.
AMP. I'd like to hear a little bit more about them. How's customer service? How is deposits? How's withdrawals? That's really all I care about. How's like the platform itself? I see that they use TradingView, right? So is it laggy? Is it? Talk to me.
Right. Let me know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard Quantower too. I've heard of Quantower as well. Can you use TradingView with Quantower?
Bro, since you've been doing Project X, will you go back to MT4 or MT5?
Nah, I wouldn't go back to. I wouldn't trade Forex anymore.
That's Forex. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, man?
Yeah.
Really
a straight no.
Straight no. I don't want to get slipped.
Oh, that's right. I think AMP does have MT5. That's right. Yeah, I think they do. But no, I think I'd still rather use TradingView.
Yeah, for real.
Difference between market buy and stop buy. Market buy gets you in right away. So you hit market buy, you're in right now. So wherever price is, that's where you're going to get in from. Buy stop is something that you can, choose to put here or here or here or here or here, right? Anywhere. So market buy is just think of it like an instant order. You're instantly in.
That's a massive stop loss here.
We never got a pullback, but we are setting up seller here. So I am interested. If we do break the highs here, everything looks good. I do want to see a bottom wick on the next candle, and then because we're going to need that stop loss, and then looking pretty good here on the buy stops. So we just have to close with a wick and all that, right? Make sure the candle closes properly, and then we can have a buy stop. If we have no wick, then there's no entry.
Yeah.
Too easy. Okay, we need a lower wick here. We need a decent lower wick. We're gonna need a stop loss. Roughly 30, like 30 pips maybe. Last thing you want to get wicked in and then boom, wicked out, right? For no reason. So let it make a low and then we'll come, we'll set the buy stop there. Give us like a 30 pip low though.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, this ain't gonna cut it. This ain't gonna cut it for me.
Might be gone.
Trading Forex with top one. Yeah, using Trade Locker. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Yeah. Again, Forex is nice, but you just got all those spread, slippage, and all that stuff. Let's see here. P is great. 0 complaints. Withdrawal takes 2 days. Deposits took a week. They give you a phone number. You call anytime. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll try them out. Deposits take a week, huh? Even like wires. All right, I probably could have got my $5 there, but
Yeah, definitely. Screw it.
yeah, that ain't the best. Look how far we are from the range too. So
Exactly.
if we're expecting
days,
a little bit of a pullback, then we don't want to get caught there. So if it drives, it drives. Remember, I really don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Nah, man.
Is it not over? Yeah, it is overextended. Yeah. So the thing is, though, that's the new 4-hour candle, right? So we're kind of banking on, okay, if that could be the low, maybe the 4-hour candle can start to pop here off that celery play. But yeah, you are right, and that's why I'm not going to settle for this. It's already overextended. If it doesn't give me the wick I want, there's not a chance I'm entering in there, right? So it's got to be perfect, because at the same time, I'm also expecting a bit of a pullback. Right, something like that, and then the real buy comes off support here, right? This is the real buy that you want to take, that one. Something up here after all this, that's just settled for, especially if you don't get what you're looking for.
And that just saved us from a loss too.
Yeah, we would have got stopped out probably.
Yeah.
It was a wire. Interesting. Oh, 24 hours? Okay, that's all right. Man, Tradeovate's good though, because if you're with them a little bit, you send a deposit in, it'll go in that same day within like 2 hours. And the withdrawals are pretty like 48 hours too, so it's not bad.
That's why I love Tradeovate, and honestly, like everything's good besides the lag. Like the little bit of lag in it, that's the only thing that's bad. Everything else is pretty good.
True. New people probably coming in looking at my browser. Mistletoe belt buckle? What's that guy Nick into?
That's for yeah, right.
Let me get that out of here. Delete.
That's for someone's next meeting with their boss, bro.
What's up with that guy?
This guy's weird.
And they'd be right. I am very weird.
But he makes money. That's for damn sure.
Running into some pivots. I don't even know what pivots are. The only pivot I know is basketball. Pivot.
Yo, Nick, bro, we playing some b-ball today, bro, or what?
That's the only pivot I know.
Are we gonna play some basketball today, bro, or what?
Probably. You'll probably get smoked too, because I've been like Steph Curry on the driveway last couple days. Like, who's this guy? I couldn't even.
Keep talking, bro.
I literally couldn't even dribble a basketball like 3.5 weeks ago. Now I'm out here like Steph Curry, like putting it around. It's just crazy.
Yeah, bro. Keep talking, bro.
John, please. You would never beat me in basketball, bro. We'll record it. How about that? How about we record the game, full game on record, and we throw some money on it? 1,500.
You.
Oh,
1,500.
Yeah, 1,500.
Let's.
Should we go 2,000 instead?
Let's go 2,000, brother.
All right.
Don't ever come at me.
Chat. There it is.
Let's stream it. We'll go live too, bro.
There it is. He said $2,000. This is gonna be too easy. I just basically made a free 2K.
I'm gonna smoke this guy in the.
When we playing, John?
We're gonna play today, bro. After I take a nap.
Oh, okay. I don't want to hear no excuses. I was still tired. I just woke up from a nap.
I'm just kidding, bro. I don't need a nap, bro. I'm gonna hit the gym and then I'm ready to go, bro.
All right, I gotta hit the gym
send
too.
that Zoom link out. Yeah.
Send that Zoom link out. Clubhouse gets a view. We're live streaming on Twitch.
No lie though, Chad, I haven't played basketball probably since I was like.
Yeah. Well, that sucks because you just made a $2,000 bet.
Oh, we didn't shake on it, bro.
So you better practice You better practice pretty quickly. You better get the practicing, my boy.
I win in the mind, bro.
You don't even know. I'm dribbling right now. You don't even realize.
Do it, bro. Same. I'm shooting threes right now, bro, and splashing.
A virtual agreement that was. Yeah, that's true.
Virtual agreement.
Hey, if we don't get a trade off here today, at least we can maybe make something on the court.
Yeah, bro. You know.
We'll see.
You took the last couple golf games. That's whatever. I'll get you back on the next one. But b-ball, bro, it's all me. Gotcha.
Cool.
But yeah.
That sounds great. So I wasn't trying to play basketball today, but for $2,000, I think we can get the shorts on, lace them up, and
sounds pretty good.
Serve up some time to eat.
Let's spend all morning making $2,000, and then let's just waste $2,000 on a basketball game. Bet on it.
Well, I mean that'll be you. You'll be wasting the $2,000, not me. I'll be making the $2,000.
Well, you're right, bro. I will
I
be
know.
investing into you.
I know I'm right. He's investing. It's just time spent with Nick. You know what I mean? So it's like it's even if he does lose it, it's not that bad because he still got to spend time, learn. You know, be mentored, all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
smart man.
Exactly,
You're a
bro.
smart man, Johnny Gems. I knew I liked you.
So I win either way, bro. You know?
There you go. He win. Even when he loses, he wins.
It's gonna be an elite session.
It's
on
gonna
the
be an
court.
elite. Yeah, it'll be an elite session.
1K on Nick. Oh damn. You guys, we got people in the chat gonna throw some bets now.
Wow. Now we got people
Done.
betting in the chat. Who's taking bets in the chat? There might be a lot of money on the line here.
Bro.
I seen all you guys that voted for John and Joe the other day when I posted that Instagram story. I seen you guys. We looked at all the names.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate y'all. I got y'all in the next game of golf.
Stop, bro. Don't even bring up. You're probably better. You probably got a way better shot at basketball.
Yeah? Keep
Yeah,
talking.
golf. We're on a heater right now.
Hey, bro. Progress, bro.
Well, you never
Once
know.
I get my iron game cooking, you are shocked, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
All
Just
right,
need to
cool.
get that iron game.
Whenever that comes, I guess.
Oh, it's coming next game. Just need some practice, bro.
Honestly, I hope so because I'm tired of beating you guys by like 15 strokes. It's kind of getting boring at this point.
You don't beat us by 15 strokes, bro. You know you win, but
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I want
you were
a little bit of
literally
like
trailing
competition.
all last game, bro. But yeah, no, for sure.
Well, I had to trail. Not last game, but the game before that, I had to trail because I just wanted to make the round interesting. So
Yeah.
I went down by like 5, but I still came back at the end and got it done.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
Bro's winding up. Let's go. Nah, I mean, we'll have a good game. It'll be fun. But the real question is, when are we golfing next? That's the big
Yeah, bro.
question.
You
The
know, win or
basketball
lose
is
today,
whatever.
chat. You know, it beats a job, bro. So I'll say that beats that.
True.
So
Okay, how about them buys right about now? Not looking too hot, ain't they? Yeah, so shout out to everyone again. You know, believe it or not, there's some people who heard everything we talked about right over here, whenever that was, about an hour ago. They heard everything we talked about. They shook their head at their house or at their job or wherever they are, and they said, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense, right? And they still got pulled here, right? So you have to be on guard at all times. Like, you can hear this an hour ago and then make the mistake up here. Anyone ever do that? I would do that all the time. I hear Don, I'll hear Raja talking about, talk this whole thing out with me, right? And then all of a sudden, an hour later, that same opportunity shows up and I mess it up, right? So you have to be prepared. You have to be on guard at all times. You know, there's a reason why we don't take these buys here, and you're looking at it, right? Because we need the market itself, right? Cannot sustain itself a lot of times by just going up. That's why it moves in pushes, ranges, right? Fake outs, ranges, pushes, retest, right? That's the way gold likes to work. So once you understand structure, you realize this is where all the liquidity is going to get grabbed up on that and on that right there. So there's no point in taking that buy there. You got to admit, hey, I've already missed the original move. So at that point, now that I missed that one, I've got to wait for that retest to come down, and then maybe I can start looking for some buying positions here after a support is formed, right? To retest to go back up. So just keep that in mind. You see how quick you could potentially forget about what you just learned, especially when you were playing with your Barbie dolls in your video games while I was talking about that too, you know? So that doesn't help.
I was playing with Barbie
That doesn't
dolls.
help. It doesn't
playing with
matter if
Barbie
you were
dolls
playing
right
with
now.
Ken. You were still playing with a Barbie.
Listen to me right now, bro. If you're playing with Barbie dolls right now as we're trading, you should just quit.
Put your little some of you grown men are in the bathtub right now with G.I. Joes on the side of the thing going. You missed the whole lesson earlier.
Don't quit
Yeah,
playing Barbie.
Joe.
I'm messing with y'all. I'm kidding. Just
Well, like,
kidding.
YouTube pages like playing with your barbell or something. Lay will watch it.
Yeah, there you go. Let me make it simple, yup. There you go. Wow, that was the stream. Nick said, let me make it simple. If you don't follow the rules, you are never going to be profitable. Sometimes you got to get it as straight up as that. All right, look at that. He says, that stuck with me. I write this in my journal every day. You know, sometimes you just got to have someone brave enough to come around and just tell you the truth, right? A lot of these guys, they want to protect some sort of image, or I have no idea, honestly, what they do. But, you know, a lot of them, you know, believe it or not, you see a lot of gatekeeping out there. So I got to tell you straight up, man, it'd be a sin for me not to tell you that. Like, it'd be a disservice to you and to everyone here for me to not keep it a buck, right? Keep it 100. You ain't gonna make money if you break the plan. Simple as that.
Just think about it, right? Like, you know, you got you and your goal facing each other. Every time you break your plan, you take one step backwards from your goal and you get further and further away from your goal. But every time you follow your plan, you actually take one step further from your goal and get closer to it. Mm-hmm. So always think about that every single day when you trade.
Yep. The issue is you're here, your goal's here, and you think that you're just going to get there through one big leap. Hey, look at that. No problems at all. But that's not the way it goes, gang. You got to walk down here. And guess what? Sometimes you got to go down, right? Sometimes you got to walk. And see how many steps are required? This ain't an easy walk, right? You're going to go up. You're going to go down. You're going to have, you know, haters and doubters. You're going to have all this mishap and stuff happen to you, you know? But you will have these highs. Right, and you can bank off of those highs, right? And usually right before the big victory, you go down, right? You go down, and that's the last and final test. Will you stay down, right? The goal is so close, right? All of this effort will be for no reason if you don't finish. And that's where the champion is built. That's where the championship rounds come into play. That's where those that are going to separate themselves from the masses, they get up and they keep moving, right? They keep moving and they get to that goal where others say, you know what, that was so hard. It was so difficult. I'm just going to go back to my job over here, right? And just hang out in this little, let's make it a box, right? A little cubicle. By the way, if you notice, everything's a square. That's a whole nother scam rabbit hole I can go down for about 30 minutes. Everything's a square. Look at everything you're looking at right now. It's all squares. Meanwhile, the universe rolls around in a circle, right? It never ends. It never ends, right? Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's stick to this, Nick Stewart. Stick to this. So you got to go through this journey, right, to make it to that goal. And it's a bunch of tiny steps. Tiny steps. Sometimes you take a couple steps back to go a couple steps forward, right? Tiny steps, one day at a time, and eventually you'll get it. So just please keep that in mind. Stop trying to do this. Just stop. Yeah. Just stop.
You can't shortcut the shortcut, bro, for real. You
can't. Okay, this is perfect. We close in the range with no lower wick. So we get a fake out back above here, and this looks great. This is probably my last trading idea of the day. So if this one could work, then we got it. If not, we call it, and we come back for Asian.
Wait, bro.
You got to know when to stop.
Yes,
by the way, your hands. I could talk about the hands. We can go down the whole rabbit hole. How powerful your hands are. You ever get a little upset when someone points their finger at you? That's because this finger is actually a spiritual wand that you have no idea about, because they completely left that out. That's why they want your hands so busy. Look at me. I got 2 phones. My hands are busy. They want our hands so damn busy. That's why the phones are always in the hands. The hands are always doing something, right? These hands are spiritual superpowers that most people never even realize. But we can't go down that rabbit hole today. I do apologize, but I'll just plant the seed in your mind. Keep your hands free, gang. Why do you think when you pray, you lay hands on people, right? There's a lot of spiritual force coming from these hands. That's why they want to put an iPhone in it. And in my case, they want to put 2 iPhones in it, right? Crazy. We trade Asian. We do a little Asian. All right, let's see if we can get this. Let's wait 13 minutes here. If we can get a closure back above the range, we got all that clean traffic to the left. We got a beautiful 4-hour low in place at this point as well. And potentially we could see this 4-hour candle after making that low, continue to move up, re-break the highs, and continue moving bullish. The only way I take sells is an Asian session. Yeah, probably not taking any sells here in New York because you're going to need a closure back below all these ranges here, and that's going to take some time. So I don't know if I have all that time.
Bro, Asian session's about to be lit.
Asian's going to be great. Yeah, especially if New York just continues to range all day. You've had a couple fake outs here, though.
Yeah.
You know? So, hey, by the way, remember that zone we talked about over here, right? Look how it got respected. Look, I want you guys to peep game here real quick. Trying to put you on earlier. See how you got a closure below, right? You see that, right? So what happened, though? We rejected. Because logically, you don't have a reason to go break even here yet, right? Until you kind of get into that wick fill. So most traders are going to get in here thinking that price closed below this range, but failing to realize this little sneaky guy over here is where price is really respecting today. But again, it's not the obvious one. So that's why it's the one that we use, right? So now I want you to look. Look at that. Ain't it great? The market is arced, my friends. It's art. So where everyone was looking at this one, I was looking at that one, right? Because I want to know what other people aren't looking at. And by the way, that goes for everything we talked about spirituality, everything, right? You got to see. You got to decode, my friends, right? Everyone's staring at that support. Ain't nobody doing the work to look left over here or to look left over here. Right? So that's why they're involved in all these stupid trades. Look at this one. Closure above? No closure above, right? You thought there was a closure above because that's where everyone taught you to look. But if we look over here, we see this little sneaky guy over here, right? Yeah, most traders don't want to do the work. They want to get into a trade. See, the difference between me and a lot of other traders is they're going to convince themselves or convince the market that there's a good trade ahead of them. I'm going to let the market convince me, right? I don't convince myself to get in. I let the market convince me, and it better do a good job at selling. Otherwise, I ain't buying, right? Does that make sense? So where other traders are going to be like, nah, Nick's looking at that one, but I just want to get into a trade because I think that if I trade more, then I make more, right? And then you're like, I'm not using that one. I'm using this one. He don't know what he's doing. Fresh resistance right here, right? And then boom, there you go. Now you stopped out. And they go, you know what? Maybe the buys didn't work, but we did get a closure below here, right? Now we go getting this, and then boom, there you go. Stopped out again. So remember, you're profitable off the trades you don't take at times. And guess who didn't have to waste any mental energy today? Me, right? Guess who didn't have to risk any profits on my account today? Me. Guess who didn't have to break a promise that I made to myself about following my plan every day? Me, right? So you really got to consider these things, gang. This is a serious business here. I know it's looked at as like very luxury, very flashy, very flamboyant online, but this is, we're getting to brass knucks on this live stream. This is not a game. We don't play with this game. This is what we do. It's what we do for our life. So we try and take this extremely serious and as professional as possible. Oh, what the heck? He's professional. I'm talking about professional. Right, what the heck is going on here?
Whoa. What in the world? The hell is that?
Look left to get right, Green. That's right. You got to look left to get right. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Green knows the vibes.
Yep. You like that, Wilson? Yeah. Uh-huh. That's some gems right there.
Nick be dropping the gems, bro, for real.
I think we'll have to talk about the hands on another stream, man.
Right, bro.
But just think about it. Anytime someone points a finger at you, don't you feel a little like you just feel something, don't you? Whew, it's powerful. It's powerful stuff. We'll get back to you on that one, though.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know if a lot of people are really ready for that message. Just like they're not ready for the message that I really want to share with you guys, But hey, they weren't ready for Jesus' message either, So You gotta have them
People aren't gonna
eyes,
be ready.
eyes to see, ears to hear.
Yep.
Oh man,
Yo, Chad, about to go get a headband for today.
about to go to get ahead. I'm gonna go get all the gear. Go get the gear going
About to
on
become LeBron James from 2013.
real quick.
Miami Heat LeBron James loading up.
John's about to go off.
LeBron James.
There you go.
Bro, when I used to play basketball, my middle name is James. They used to call me LeJohn James, bro. Because I would hit those buckets, bro.
Called the man LeJohn James. I remember that.
LeJohn James, bro. That's what all my teammates called me.
Now we call him Johnny Jams.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Get some white powder. Yup, you know the vibes.
Who's taller, me or John? Who do you think? Who do you guys think? LeBron James made his 4 friends rich, John. By the way, Green said that.
Oh, wow. Let's go. Let's go. Well, Green, we're getting rich, brother. Damn, well, a lot of you guys met us already, though, so.
A lot of you guys know. Yeah, I'm 5'5" and John's 5'3". Psych! I'm just kidding. I'm 6 foot and John's what are you, John? 5'2"?
5'9".
Ah, just kidding. 5'9". Yeah, 5'9".
Hey, it is what it is, bro. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? He tried stretching his whole life, so it got him where he's at, and that's that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's all good, bro. 8 figs are loading up still.
Still loading up 8 figs.
Yeah, I'm like 5'9" or 5'10", something like that. Not too sure, 100%. But at least I'm above average.
He's above average. Above the average midget. No, I'm just kidding. Above average. Above average.
Nah, isn't average like 5'6" or something? So
I don't know. I don't do average, brother. I don't even know what the average is.
Either. Show 'em out.
John is 6'4" when he's standing on the payouts. How you doing?
Exactly, bro.
That's right.
Exactly.
Magnus is what, 6'3"?
Magnus.
Yeah, Magnus is a Viking, so he's just huge.
Who was taller, me or Magnus? I can't remember. Didn't we do
I
it?
think Magnus was taller, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Slightly taller? Slightly? By 1 hair? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like 5'9" too. 5'10",
Yeah,
depending on the shoe that I'm wearing.
Rafi, we're like the same height.
Yeah.
Where you live, average is 6'2"? My goodness, brother. Where the heck do you live?
Nah, Q, bro. Q, it's like 5'7", bro. Come on.
Stephen K. says he's 5'27". Yo, that's got a lot of truth. My guy's like 8 foot. He's the tallest guy I know.
Mr. K-Well, bro, you want to pass some of that height over here? Like, a little bit?
Give Johnny Gems a little stretch.
K-Well is gigantic, bro.
He lives in China. Oh.
Yeah, I'll see you on the b-ball court. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, one thing I'm not doing, gang,
jump ball.
is I'm not playing Stephen K. for basketball for $2,000 in basketball. Okay, so you got to know what battles to pick and choose, right? I'm not saying I'm the greatest at basketball. I'm just the probability of winning against John is greater, right? But Stephen K. you won't catch me playing $2,000 games of basketball with him. Not a shot. I don't even think I'll be able to get a rebound.
Yeah, your probability is like even with me. Not even.
Bro, probability is a lot higher than even.
I'm thinking about maybe getting that surgery to make me taller.
John just gets a whole bunch of payouts to start getting bougie. Like, what'd you get, bro? Leg extensions? What's going on here?
I will, bro.
We thought eyelash extensions were crazy. Man's got leg extensions going on. Goldie. What a crazy... What a crappy Asian session last night. Very, very tough price action. And then New York sesh, just a mess here from 5 a.m. London gave the goods. Yeah, London gave the goods tonight.
London was a beauty. Yo, you didn't take that buy at any reason you didn't like that buy at NY Open?
NY
The
Open.
fake out?
Yeah, fake out.
Yeah, you're talking about the fake out. It happened so fast, bro.
Oh, yeah. That all happened in like a minute. This candle kind of had no wick either. I like the idea of it, but with no wick and all this happened, it ran like 30 pips in under 1 minute. So, I mean, honestly, I couldn't even register it fast enough.
Yeah,
Do you take that, John?
I did take that, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it happened too quick for me.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, so wasn't able to catch on my live account. Just funded accounts.
Nice. Sheesh, might be a no trade day. Man. Yeah, London sells look great. Yeah, they do look good.
Yeah. Yo, early one too, pre-London. That happened right at 2 a.m.
Nice.
You gotta be early for that one.
You had to be. Did you stay up from like the game?
Yeah.
Nice.
I stayed up, bro.
What time did you guys get back home?
Probably like 9:45, 10 o'clock at night.
Gotcha.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was a good game. Got some food and then just stayed up till London.
So grateful not to take any trades. Yeah. Some days you can have a no trade day. You know, some days just price ain't gonna be where you want it. Yeah.
A no trade day is actually a sign that you're being patient and disciplined to your plan. So that's actually good, right?
Yep.
No trade. It's good to have a couple of no trade days, right? You don't want to have more no trade days than not, right? Obviously, you want like less no trade days, but like you're gonna have no trade days, and those are gonna be days that just show your strength of patience and discipline, really, right? Because those are days where you didn't take anything, right? You remain patient and disciplined. So those habits definitely got stronger. Right, and that's a sign that you're getting better right there in those habits.
Very true. That right there is a skill set in itself. You know, learn how to stay out of the market. Just as much as you focus on learning how to get into the market, you should really learn the skill set of staying out of the market.
Yep.
And I think we had quite a few good examples of that today. You know, I think today was really good. Whether or not guess what we did do today? We showed up. We came with a positive attitude, and we watched, right? We observed. How do you get good at this trading thing? Chart time. What's chart time? Observation, right? So today we did observe, right? We did get some observation. We did see where liquidity was grabbed. We did see where liquidity was grabbed up here, right? We did see how price reacted in the range. We did see how it kind of reacted to an observation zone here, right? We got to see it all, right? So that's the cool part about it is even though we're chatting and talking, I'm always watching this. I'm always taking information from this market, whether it looks like I'm doing that or not. You know, that's how we're so precise. That's how we're so, you know, I hate to sound like that, but that's how we're so good. You know, we really are good at this because regardless, we're not here to take trades. We're here to observe. And when we observe and our playbook shows up, we take trades. But that's not our main focus. Our main focus is observing, getting reps in, and learning the market. Even at this stage of my career, that's still my number one priority is to observe the market, learn the market day in and day out. Maybe some days I get a trade. Most days I do, right? Most days we do get a trade, right? But not every day. So those days are good because you can observe the market there and you can really, really get the hang of it and then make everything look easy, right? So it's like when you practice in the dark, right, you get rewarded when the lights turn on and when the game turns on. So, you know, we may make it seem easy, but that's because we do a lot of work at observing, watching, studying, and making sure we understand price for what it is. You know, so these are good days.
That's a pure reflection of meditation right there, bro. Observation. That's something that you gotta practice as well. You know, like if you can't look in and observe without reacting, it's the same thing here. You're just observing.
Yeah. Roberto's observing. This is my favorite observer.
Oh, yeah.
This is my favorite observer right here. I love this guy. I really do.
That guy's awesome.
What the heck? Snap.
He's locked in, bro.
Are you locked? Are you that locked in, gang? Are you that locked in?
Yes, sir. When you tell me to lock in, I think of that image right there, bro.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, 1 hour is dirty. 4 hour back down. Daily coming back down. We may reject out of these areas on the 4 hour, believe it or not. Yeah, see how we're coming right into this area. Just let me go back to the 4 hour. Right in this area here. So this whole range right here should be a little tricky on the 4 hour now. But I might have to call it. Might have to call a little no trade day. I might have to get my little $5 or something at some point after the stream. But I don't think there's really anything worth taking. Yeah, we did good. We stayed in the pocket here all day. We didn't touch this. Look at this range, right? Why would we want to trade in this? We're 8-figure traders. We're profitable traders. Why in the world would we want to get involved in that mess? You know, so we did a good job today at staying out, remaining disciplined, staying patient, and respecting the playbook. Yeah, and that'll get us paid tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
How long do you wait to trade? Probably like now. Yeah, we'll probably head out now. That was pretty much my last idea. My last idea was a closure back above here, but we never got it. So, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, sounds good, bro. It's Asian session. It is. We lit.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's off to Asian.
YouTube, how are you not going to join us for Asian session? Come on, you got to join us. It's about to be a great session tonight.
Clubhouse, exclamation point Clubhouse in the chat. Click the link to change your life. I promise I'm not just saying that, but there is a true opportunity for you to take advantage of inside the Clubhouse. So either go to timedtrading.com, hit exclamation point Clubhouse, whatever you got to do to get there. We will make it worth it for you. I promise you that. Come on in, learn the skill set at a deeper level, spend a little bit more time with the winners and the movers and the shakers, and it's almost guaranteed to get yourself some good results. As long as you can work and put in the work and you got a good idea of what you're looking to accomplish, we will give you the steps, we will give you the direction, the knowledge, and everything you need to make it happen. So just make sure you bring your work ethic, all right? No handouts. There ain't no handouts out here. So
Sorry.
Cool. All right, boys and girls. Well, that was a great stream here today. I think we've been on for like three hours now, so let's call it here. Great job. Way to be patient. Way to be disciplined. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And everyone else, I hope you make a good decision here today and join us tonight in the Asian session and London session. And for everyone else, we'll see you guys back tomorrow. Yeah, be a big day. All right.
Peace, boys. Peace, chat.
Chat, Saddle Trouble. Nick, thanks for having us.
Yes, sir. Thanks for being here. TimeTrading.com, gang. Yeah. Blessings, John. Hey, everyone, pray for John today on that basketball game. And
send that link.
Send the link.
We don't need to pray, bro. We create life. We pray for the life we want to live by creating it. Let's get it.
All right. All right, y'all. Hey, blessings, my friend. Yeah, TimeTrading.com. I can't send the link. The chats are just wilding now. So no links. They'll disappear anyway. Go to TimeTrading.com. Check out the Clubhouse. Come vibe with us. It's going to be a good one. I'll see you guys then. Hope you have a great day. Blessings to you and your family. We out of here. Later, chat. Love y'all. Peace.
Yeah. This all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up.
Discount for the Clubhouse?
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no love. I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm
down. Now I'm up like a seesaw when I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn. Better keep off from the ground to the treetops. Got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beast. guy making big moves. Tick-tock, turn it to a tick-tick-tick boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff. Probably thought it was a bluff till I went and turned it where?
I was down, but now I'm up. Let's go. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up.
Let's go. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't make it then. In their heads, living free, I ain't paying rent. Wake up in the AM, making G's like Mercedes-Benz. Whoa, yeah, please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not interested in making friends. My biggest fear is finding out that this came and went. So go ahead, but I'm staying in. Okay, drop a song and pop up on your phone like I was YouTube. Connected to the fans without a hand, I did it Bluetooth. The only time I come up short is when they watching YouTube. Spinning with the drill, no wonder why my screws loose. Taking off and I can't stop, I beat them all by landslide. Houdini, I popped out of that box even with hands tied. Big dog like Sandlot, but it's real life, no fantasize. Counting money a damn lie, my hands clean, no sanitize. Whoa, had to switch up on the flow, gotta keep them on their toes. I move quick, I make the most, why they copy what I wrote. Follow everything I post, never trip about a clone. Cause they know what's a sheep to a goat. Yeah. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't make it then. In their heads, living free, I ain't paying rent. Wake up in the AM, making G's like Mercedes-Benz. Whoa, hey, please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not interested in making friends. My biggest fear is finding out that this came and went. So go ahead, but I'm staying in.
If you don't like me, better close your eyes, I'm about to shine. Or take a picture when you see me, cause I doubt you find another like me. Yeah, I'm one of one, no other son. The way I'm blazing ass, I like the earth just got another sun. I did not even antisocial. Why you so sure? Cause I only be hanging with goats. So they never told you I'm a soldier, and you ain't got nothing on me. I be killing and grilling the rappers. I'm writing a cookbook for the homies. Don't hold me, I'm dangerous. You don't wanna take this risk. I don't play with kids. No, I am not on Epstein's list. I'm on my grown man thing. You know, steady stacking the racks up. I got a hard drive, so if I fall, I'm going back up.
Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise I ain't make it then. In their heads, living free, I ain't paying rent. Wake up in the AM, making G's like Mercedes-Benz. Whoa, okay, please don't take offense. It isn't you, I'm just not interested in making friends. My biggest fear is finding out that this came and went. So go ahead, but I'm staying in. Okay. So tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me. And when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. And me get to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers. And I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul. Oh so great, stay paid by the boatload. Don't go chasing a wave, I'm a rowboat. Blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, this the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh. I never rest, where you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I sign with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces